What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back with another live watch along. Spurs taking on Nottingham Forest at the City Ground in a bid to continue our good form, make it 3 wins in a row, 4 unbeaten in all competitions. I'm here with Stelios, who's going to be going through all the highs and lows and the drama, which I'm sure is going to ensue today. Stel, how are we feeling going into this game? You excited? You pumped? Are we turning the corner?
I'm interested.
Interested?
I'm interested.
Intrigued?
Yeah, because we had that the 2-2 draw at Newcastle when most fans expected we were going to get battered. It wasn't the best performance, but it was a performance where we were united as a team, and it felt as if a rot was building, it kind of stopped. Then we had that performance against Brentford, which was, for me, our second best performance of the season after Man City away. Real good team performance, brilliant team performance actually. Dominated control from start to finish. So now you think, okay, are we building something here? Then obviously you got Slavia Prague midweek, who we comfortably beat. Should have been more. So now you've got 3 games where you say, right, we've turned the corner. But there's always that little doubt because Slavia Prague really aren't anything special. So I'm interested today to see what happens, because if we do win and it's quite a deserved win, then I would say, right, now we're building momentum. But if we don't, then it's like, well...
Yeah, because you have to say, look, I'm pretty positive going into today. I like the lineup. Clearly, the lineup shows a bit of intent to play like we did against Brentford. It's on screen there. You can see the lineup. It's Vicario in goal, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Spence, Bentancur, Gray, Kudus, Xavi, Moani, and Richarlison. So I think the intent is, it should be, to play the same way we did against Brentford, get the fullbacks high up, really play fast, direct, attacking football, press them high, and look to create many more chances. I guess what I would say, just to temper people's expectations, is the good performances have been against a Brentford side who have been dreadful away from home this season, and I have to say they were much worse than I thought. Although you could argue we made them look bad, they were willing participants, weren't they? They kind of opened up for us. They were pressing us high, and they just allowed us to kind of play our game. And then obviously Slavia we expect to beat. The other good result was Newcastle, which, yes, was a good result, but was it a good performance? People would argue we got maybe a bit lucky in that one. So I want to see a good performance against a better side, which I think Forest, away from home, they've got some really good players. I know they're not doing too well in the league at the moment, but you look at their team, and I think they're doing a bit better under Sean Dyche at the moment. Their performances are not terrible. They've also got like Anderson, who's absolutely bossing things. Morgan Gibbs-White, who obviously we nearly signed in the summer. They do have. It's going to be a tough game. So I want to see us go into this game with the same intent that we have been in the last 2 games, and not like treat this like we have the other away games this season, where we're just basically sitting back, relying on a few transitional moments or set pieces. Just go at them and show that we want to dominate them. And then if that happens, I'm kind of with you. Like if I see Tottenham trying to dominate and successfully do it in a away game like this, I think you start to think, okay, maybe he is starting to get a tune out of this team. Maybe we are getting some positive momentum. But I think I thought just after those 3 games, it's just a bit too early to say, because the 2 games we have won, it's like great, and we haven't beaten let's say Fulham and Wolves, so it is getting better, but you still want to see it against a bit harder games.
Yeah, well, look, we need to win today because we want that confidence boost going into the next game, which is Liverpool at home. And Liverpool have suddenly picked up. They got a really good result against Inter Milan away. They got a result yesterday in the Premier League. We don't want to be Dr. Tottenham for Liverpool. They've not had the best of seasons. They are there for a proper game of football to be had. It's not a Liverpool team where we say, oh no, it's them, we're in trouble. No, they're a Liverpool team we can actually do something against. But we need to go into that game with confidence. So I think today we need to win it because of the next game. Like you said, that is a tough game now, Liverpool, coming up after this. But yeah, look, I'm just interested to see what we do, because we've had 3 interesting results. Was it just a purple patch, or are we genuinely now a team that is a bit more on the front foot, a bit more attacking, and tries to take the game to teams rather than trying not to play to lose?
That's what I'm trying to ascertain. It's not necessarily even the result. I want to see what we're trying to do as a team. I want to see that continuation, because that's been a big complaint for a lot of fans this season. It's not necessarily the results. I think the results have been okay in general. Yes, there have been some bad ones. But you expect that. It's more the approach. It's more how we barely create a chance in some games. So I want to see today more intent, and I want to see Spurs being able to open up Forest, asking questions of them, and playing some good football. That's what I think the main thing is. And obviously, I love the result as well. That's obviously the main thing. But I think I want to see what he's trying to build. The teams are out in the tunnel. Quick question of the lineup. It's now, I think, the 4th game in a row that Bergval's been left out of the starting 11 since Fulham.
I think Paulinho as well. Paulinho.
But in terms of Bergval, he came in against PSG. And he looked quite good, and now he's preferring Gray. And I feel like
I'll tell you why he's doing it. He's being cautious. He knows that Gray will drop back and defend more so if needed than what Bergvall will, and that's Frank. Frank is a more defensive coach than what he's an attacking coach, and that's his personality coming out in his team selection. I really want to see a midfield of Paulinho, Bergvall, Simmons. That's the 3. I'd love to see how it works because we've never started those 3 together.
But he seems to prefer Bentancur at the moment, doesn't he, to Paulinho?
To be fair, the last couple of games, Bentancur's been all right.
And I just think he offers a bit more on the ball. Maybe that's the reason he's more willing to play on the half turn. Paulinho is very doesn't like to turn when he gets the ball, does he? He plays in one kind of direction.
Yeah, he's not an out-and-out footballer the way Bentancur is, but Paulinho is by far our best number 6 enforcer. If you want someone that's going to be defensive and break up the play and stop the counter-attacks down the flanks and get out to the wide areas and stop opposition's transitioning on us, he's better than Bentancur. So, but what we do know is together it frustrates everyone.
Yeah, I think so, and I think I'm really happy the penny dropped with him. I think it was literally at the Fulham game. He was like, well, not the Fulham game, the one before, but the penny dropped after PSG at the PSG game. He's like, look, no more of this. We're playing Bergval, we're playing Gray. That's the way forward for us. So I'm really happy that that's happened. All right, well, the teams are out. We are about to get underway. So what is your prediction, Stel? How do you reckon the game's going to go?
Listen, we should be beating this lot. They're not good. They're 17th in the league. I don't buy this.
But they do have Anderson, he's a very good player. Gibbs White, good player.
We've got Moani, we've got Kudus, we've got Xavi Simons, we've got Van der Ven, we've got Romero. We've got a lot of good players. So I think we're better than them. We are better than them. That's why we're above them in the league. We should be beating them. However, I don't know why. It just sounds like it's going to be a score draw.
I think, look, it'll be brilliant.
I don't think they beat us, by the way.
Yeah, I don't
think Forest beat us today.
I've got a feeling we're going to be the better team and come out with credit, but I don't know if we're going to get the win. That's what I'm worried about. Are we going to create enough chances to win? I think Forest's a bit under pressure to get a result as well. I don't know why. I don't know if something's going on there, but I think we do. Obviously, we have the quality to win. I predicted a win before. I think maybe we'll scrape a win. I think it's going to be a tough game. I'm not expecting Spurs to have it all their own way. I think it's obviously absolutely written that Gibbs White is going to score. I think he might as well put as much money on that as possible. I think that's guaranteed pretty much.
I'll tell you one thing we should do today, and I hope Frank's told them, and that is take shots from outside the box if there's no opportunities inside the box, because we really do take long-range shots. And the reason I'm saying that today is because Nottingham Forest goalie Matt Sells, who started every single game for them the last year or two, he's out with a groin injury, so their number 2 is in. Okay. So let's test their second choice goalie.
Spurs in all yellow today. So I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs. Fuck it. Come on. Put your predictions in the comments. Let's hear what you've got to say. The game is about to get underway. Nottingham Forest.
Great atmosphere, by the way.
Yeah, sounds loud.
It is loud in the stadium today.
Andy Reid is on the comms, who's obviously a player who played for both.
Oh, yeah. They should have got Reid and Dawson.
There we go. We are underway at the City Ground. Spurs kicking from left to right for the first half, all in yellow here at the City Ground. Could we have played in white today? But anyway, Murillo gives it away to
I don't mind yellow when we're on the road.
Yeah, why not? Well, Murillo turns on Xavi.
It's vintage Tottenham.
So we didn't go through the Forest lineup, but we'll just quickly touch upon it. It's on screen now. It's Furtado in goal, Savona, Milenkovic, Murillo, Nico Williams in the back line, and Anderson and Sangare in the midfield, Amari Hutchinson, Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi, and Igor Jesus.
Have you seen already what Nottingham Forest have done? As soon as Mohamed Kudus gets the ball, there's 2 players on him, bang on him. So clearly Daishi, for me, has told them he's the main man. I want 2 on him whenever he gets the ball. I mean, it's an early observation. Let's see if that pans out the next 10 minutes. But if that's the
a lot of
case,
teams have been doing that recently, haven't they?
yeah, they have, but not successfully though.
True. Well, last couple. I think Frank said that he was suffering with an injury, Kudus, and he's kind of not been at his best like the last few weeks. But like before the last couple of weeks, and then he said since like the last couple of games, he's looked a lot fresher and back to his normal self. So maybe it was an injury holding him back or something beforehand.
Well, he does play pretty much every game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't really get a break, even against weaker teams in Europe. He doesn't get a break.
Yeah, he's had a few rests, didn't he? He got Newcastle. Did he start against Newcastle? Oh no, that was the Carabao. He didn't start. There was a couple games he hasn't played, but Porro with a long ball forward. Murillo, not the greatest clearance, and Tottenham.
Do you find it a bit strange that we're shooting towards our fans?
Because
normally second half you shoot towards your fans, don't you?
Yeah. Last time I was at the City Ground, that was a couple of years ago, we were definitely shooting this way second half. So I wonder who won the toss, and I don't know what they've decided. But
Do you think it's a tactic?
I think sometimes they do that, the away team, because I know sometimes when we lose the toss, they make it when we're at home, they make us switch sides just to ruffle us up a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it was a tactic or not. We'll see.
Is it me or has every Spurs fan got a blue and white scarf?
Yes. They gave out scarves. They
What's that
announced it
about?
before the game. Spurs gave free scarves to all the fans.
Mate, look how cool the away end looks.
Yeah, it does look brilliant, doesn't it? Look at that.
Oh, look, that's
quite a sight.
That is a throwback to the old days.
They said before the game they're going to leave a scarf on every seat, like Boda.
I like that. We did that in Bilbao as well.
And Bilbao.
They were giving out free scarves, so that's why we had that ocean of white.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
Mate,
look, it doesn't take much to make the fans feel like they're involved in little things like that.
And to make me happy.
And make you happy.
I don't care if we lose, because we're all in blue and white.
Have taken an early lead at home to Aston Villa.
You're joking.
And it's Fernandes, is it?
Everything's going Arsenal's way.
West Ham have taken an early lead against Villa.
Because all the Nottingham Forest fans had red and white scarves today as well. Is it just like a Christmas thing, do you think? Just because it's festive season, everyone's just...
I think it's the last away game before Christmas. So,
right.
So they decided to do that. But I think it's good. Like, they should be doing those kind of small things more often.
Yeah.
A lot for the club, and it makes the fans feel a lot more special. Here's Sangare for Nottingham Forest.
Do you know what? I know I'm making a big deal out of it, but I really, really like the fact that the whole way end looks the same. It just makes us feel like we're...
Well, did you see? Were you at the game on Tuesday? I know you were here. The Slavia game.
Makes us feel like we're proper Tottenham.
They had the same thing. They had all the scarves for them as well.
Slavia fans were mental.
Yeah, they were crazy. They were so loud. Here come Forest. Hutchinson to Savona into the box.
Danger! They hit the post! Edge of the box!
Jesus blocked by Bentancur. Nico Williams!
What a save! What a save!
And Spencer.
Penalty! Offside. What a save from Vicario, man.
Spurs very lucky to not be 1-0 down here after 4.5 minutes. Their first attack.
That save was outstanding.
Quick reactions there from
I want to see if it was close to him or not, but it's
a brilliant save. Or he would have been on, I think.
Well, that's a great cross, you know. Unmarked, look, completely unmarked.
He's making a late run in the box, Sangare. Would have been onside there. It's a good save.
It was a good height. It was a good height for him.
It was a bouncing volley from Nico Williams.
But it's the speed that the shot came in at.
Sangare's header, we got very lucky there.
I tell you what, we got lucky that they hit the post. But Vicario was brilliant there.
First blood goes to Forest with Charleston with a poor layoff to Spence.
Do you know what, Sim? Sometimes, I'll tell you after what happens with this attack. Here come Forest again. They're going down that flank again, where they got joy.
Good block from Van der Ven.
That's our throw in. Sometimes I quite like it early on when that happens to us and Vicario makes a great save because it almost sets the tone for him to have a good game.
Make an early save.
Yeah. Because if he needs to make more saves like that, hopefully he doesn't have to. But if he does, he gets into that groove because we know when he's in that groove, he's brilliant. So sometimes I don't mind if that happens as long as we don't concede.
Sometimes, look, we know in a lot of away games, you're going to have a bit of spell pressure against you at some point, and you're going to have to just ride it out.
Whoever was the midfielder that was meant to be tracking that runner that came in for the free header completely lost his man.
I think it was Bentancur. We'll have to watch it again.
Mate, he came running past everyone and just it was a free run.
Untracked. But that's what happens when you're asked to make a late run. That's why you go untracked. It's hard to pick up. Here is Bentancur to Archie Gray. Turn. There we go.
Gray's lost the ball. No.
On Jesus. He's all
Porro
right.
gets it.
Porro, this brilliant switch.
That's a great ball, that is.
And now Moani. He's facing he's got Hutchinson ahead of him. He goes inside to Gray.
He needs a goal, Moani.
He definitely did.
He hasn't scored in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He got 2 against PSG.
Bentancur.
Do you think that's because it was his old club? He was fired up.
I think we were playing a 2 up top, and he had. I think it suited him better because he was closer to Rishi, a bit more central as well. Here's Gray, Bentancur. But I think he's been playing well. I've been quite impressed with how he plays. I think a goal's coming for him. I don't know about off the left though. I'm not saying he's bad there, but I don't know if he's going to be like a goal scorer off that position. Oh, Simmons!
Oh, that's a terrible pass.
Oh, he's given it straight to Gibbs White, but Van der Ven mops up. He gets away with it, Xavi. Very casual there. That's not the first time he's done that in a Tottenham shirt in that kind of position, Xavi. He's got to make sure he's concentrating. He plays off to Porro. Down the line to Kudus. Brilliant back heel back to Porro.
See, look, they've got 2 on him again.
And here's Xavi. Oh, he's
turned out to be a good ball.
Turned out
to be a really good ball. What's Spence got?
He's striding forward, Jed, into the box. Cuts it back for Gray. Into Bentancur. Now Porro. Gone into Kudus. Now take him on. He cuts inside. He goes. Should have gone the outside.
Shoot! Oh, why didn't he shoot?
Too many touches. And Igor Jesus is fired by Romero.
Right, you see there?
Too many touches.
Kudus could have taken a shot.
He could have. He was 1-on-1 with the defender. He goes down the outside. He's 1-on-1 with him.
Yeah, but he chose to go across the box. He had a chance to shoot, like there,
and
just before I tackle.
Too many touches.
Okay, so before the game started, I said I want to see us take those shots because that's what we don't do. Because
they're low XG chances. That's why.
Who cares?
That's what Frank has this whole philosophy. You have to play the extra pass.
Well, you know what? Football is a combination of stats and natural.
I agree.
Feeling for the game. It's a bit of both.
The thing is, if you think about it, when you're Brentford manager, one sec, Gibbs White looks to play the ball through to Jesus and good interception by Porro. When you're Brentford manager, it actually does make sense because if you're going to have, obviously he's playing with less of the ball and he has to make the best use of the chances he gets. So his philosophy is whenever you're getting the box, always try and get the best chance you have because your players aren't going to be as good.
His philosophy is wrong then, and I'll tell you why.
But I'm saying at Brentford it makes sense.
Okay, but this is Spurs.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying when he was at Brentford, always trying to maximise the opportunities.
The way I look at it now is
makes sense.
The way I'm looking at it is now, Kudus didn't take that shot, so what did we get out of it?
Nothing.
And that's my point.
Yeah, I agree. Because when you're a club like Spurs and you've got better players, your players can score low XG chances. That's the whole point of having better players.
But if nothing else is on, why would you not want to shoot from distance? If nothing else was on, unless the alternative was he was supposed to beat the man and go down the wing, which is what you were saying. He
should have, I thought, in that instance because he was 1-on-1 with the defender there.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, you're right.
Here's Romero, great ball. Porro in a bit of an inverted role, cuts back out wide. He's got space. He curls it in. Richarlison making a move. Murillo.
I just think when the opposition are playing their B goalie, their main goalie's out. Test him. Test the goalie.
Yeah. Kudus loses out on the throw to Nico Williams. Anderson cuts inside Richarlison, plays a lovely ball inside to Igor Jesus, who's looked to plays it through to Hudson-Odoi, and Porro puts out for a throw.
Porro done well there because he
stumbled.
He stumbled and then he managed to get the interception.
Have we had a shot yet? After 10 minutes, not yet.
No, we should have.
It's all Tottenham I can hear in the crowd.
Yeah, you can hear the Spurs fans.
Aston Villa have equalised at the London Stadium. Ollie Watkins with the goal.
Mate, we need Villa to do well. They're them and City, the only ones that are going to stop Arsenal. Danger here.
In the box.
Good defending. Good defending.
No way. Goal kick.
Do you know what? Jed Spence in 1v1 situations
Brilliant.
is such a good player.
So hard to get past.
He's so good 1v1.
It's a
And he was
brilliant
good.
header
And he was
from
good
Watkins.
1v1 when he was at Forest as well.
Nah, never. It's a brilliant header from Watkins. McGinn, great, good cross. And
What a dive! What a
never,
dive! Oh
never.
my God!
Here's Gray, Sangari
Trying to
pressing, and
sell it to
Tottenham
the-
looking
to the referee.
build up. It's actually done well there. Composed to Vicario, out wide to Romero, into Bentancur, back to Vicario.
Nice.
That's good
Well
play.
worked.
Here's Van der Ven. Spence, look at Spence getting inverted there, and then Van der Ven doesn't quite find him. But I think Spence has been given more license to go inverted. Oh, it's good pressing from Tottenham. Oh, Xavi doesn't find Rishi. And Anderson turns away from him brilliantly. But Bentancur, good interception.
Poor from Anderson.
And now Kudus to Xavi in space. Come on, can he
Head
find
up,
a
head up, head up.
pass?
Oh, good
That's a
skill.
foul. Yeah,
Good skill
foul
from
by
Xavi
Vicario.
Simmons. Dropped his shoulder and beat the man with ease. And this is why he has to start every game, because who else can do that in the 10 at
Yeah, that's
Spurs?
the thing.
No one can do it at Tottenham. Well, do you reckon Bergville can do it?
I think he doesn't have kind of the nimbleness yet that Xavi has. I think he's got those long strides. He can burst past you in space, but in tight areas, I don't know about Bergville as much as Simmons. In those, like Maddison as well. Maddison's very good in those tight areas.
Madison's really good.
But I don't know if Bergville has that in him yet.
So, Nottingham Forest have not been good at set pieces this season.
Yeah, even
So this is a good chance for
even
Spurs.
under Deitch hasn't really improved that
Yeah.
much. They still concede from set pieces.
Which is surprising because they've got two quality centre-backs.
Oh, it's not a Watkins goal. It's a Mavropanos own goal, apparently. But here's a good free kick for Tottenham. Porro to Xavi. Plays it short to Xavi.
Big up the Greeks helping Tottenham.
Oh, Porro, good ball. Good little chip ball to Spence. Into Gray. Can he turn? He's got Sangare behind him. He does able to turn. Can he get the pass off? Moani. Here's Porro. Can he get a chance to swing it in? Got three men in there, if we can. Romero and Van der Ven in there with Rishi. If we do lose this, we're going to be short at the back, but looks like we're hesitant at the moment to swing it in. So
But you know what, Sim? I don't mind taking that risk if we're on the front foot.
here's Moani off the left. Can he swing? Why is he swinging that in on his left? He cuts in on his right, and Richarlison's in there. Romero gets a touch on it. Would have been a decent chance, actually. Just weren't able to get under control. He actually did quite well, Moani, there. It's actually a decent ball.
Yeah, he curled it in.
Romero gets the last touch.
I don't think Romero anticipated that Richie was going to head it downwards and off target.
It's going to be a goal kick to Forest. What do you think of Rishi's recent form? Do you think he's proving people wrong at the moment? Are you not surprised he can get the odd goal here and there? Because he just gets. I feel like from this fan base, he just gets absolutely like abused. Like whenever I say anything about Rishi, people just like jump on me and say he's rubbish, he's terrible. Like he's our top goal scorer this season.
I think you should listen to those people.
Huh?
I think you should
So
listen
you
to those
think
people.
he's terrible?
I think that he's a 10 to 12 goals per year striker.
He's already on 7.
I mean, he's in the league.
Okay, he's on
He'll get you 10 to 12 goals per year in the league.
He's on 6 in the league at the moment.
Yeah, and we're almost halfway, so that's about right.
Right.
So I think that's what you can expect from him. But the problem we have as Spurs fans, and it's a good problem to have, is we demand better because we're used to better from strikers. We've been blessed for 40, 50 years with brilliant strikers at Tottenham.
Romero, yeah.
So I think anyone that falls below that level just will never truly be accepted by Spurs fans.
I'm not saying we shouldn't.
And I think as a footballer as well,
I think there is so much like vitriol against him. I feel like people really don't.
Because he's
like
a terrible footballer, Sim. On the ball, people just find him really just difficult to watch. The fact he keeps going down too easily when he could stay on his
Yeah,
feet.
but there are other strikers we've had like that. Like Pavlyuchenko was a rubbish footballer, but you know, he
Yeah, but
scored
no
goals and people loved him.
one loved. Well, did they?
Yeah, people really like Pavlyuchenko. People always talk about Pavlyuchenko even now. I swear, like how underrated he is.
Sim, do you know what it is? We've got this habit. We relate everything back to that Poch team because that Poch team was the best thing we've seen in the Premier League, right? So anything that's not on that kind of a level,
you want to upgrade on it. And
We've got an issue with it, don't we?
look, I'm not saying
We always compare things to Poch's team.
I'm not saying Rishi, should be upgraded, and he's not, and he's a great striker. I'm just saying people just call him useless and terrible, and they put him on the level of like Vincent Janssen and Soldado and that kind of stuff. I just don't think he's that bad.
Well, Soldado, we never played to his strengths. Vincent Janssen was an absolute punt. He's another NG and Kudu, one of those. Look, Richie's been at the club for how long?
This is his 3rd year or 4th year? This is his 4th year.
Has he justified his £60 million price tag?
No, he hasn't. I mean, I think
well,
for me, a majority of that is because he just can't stay fit, rather than how bad. He's got, in his last 24 games, starts, he's got 18 goals. Last 25 starts in the Premier League.
If he keeps scoring, then I think a lot of the heat will come off him, because you can't argue with numbers. Numbers are facts. So if the numbers...
great control that from Spence. I couldn't find the pass to Moani.
If he keeps putting up the numbers, no one's going to really be able to criticise him, because his job is to score, right? So if he does that, yeah, we can't criticise him. But he needs to have a big season. I think he needs to get 18 plus, because when you got players like Brendan Johnson last year who get 19, you say to yourself, well, come on, he's not even the striker and he got 19. Why can't Richie do it? And I think, by the way,
because he's injured all the time.
I think Solanke also gets criticism for the same reasons, but Solanke's better on the ball, so he gets away with it.
He offers more, so people forgive him. I understand Richie can be a very frustrating player. I get that completely, because especially on those games where he's not looking at his freshest, he gives the ball away so easily, and he's just so loose on the ball, and people can get very frustrated. But I just don't think he gets the credit he deserves. I'm not saying, again, he's great. I'm just saying people put him in the worst ever striker category, and a lot of fans don't want to hear anything positive, because they just don't think he's good at anything. But the guy scores goals, and even what his time at Tottenham has shown so far, what the numbers say is when he plays, he scores regularly. If he plays enough, he'll score. That's just what's the numbers show.
Do you know? For the last 2 years, not this season though, I ran this spreadsheet where I wrote down every goal scorer and every assist in all competitions. And do you know what stood out?
Go on.
Against the bottom 10 teams, Richarlison's, Johnson's, these kinds of players, they actually do really well. Against the top 10 teams, only 2 players stood out.
Who was that?
Porro and Son.
Really?
Porro, assist-wise, against the top 10, was our number 1 player. And in terms of goals scored...
Son was always a big game player, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. So there's an argument, if you want to go down the stats route, when you play teams like Forest, play Johnson, play Richarlison, when you play the Liverpools, the Brightons, you got to play the Suns and the Porros, and obviously Sun's not here anymore, but that's what the data... And it was consistent for 2 years.
Well, Moani cuts inside. Xavi does well, but he actually gives it away to Hutchinson, who's brought down by Van der Ven. Referee says no, not brought down by Van der Ven. Oh, but he's given it away so many times, Xavi, sloppily.
Yeah, he's losing possession too easily.
What do you think
today
about the rumours of Brennan Johnson potentially leaving in January to Palace? Apparently they're interested. There's apparently the Tottenham's willingness to sell is undetermined yet. They're not sure if they'd be willing to sell him in January. Clearly, he's not fancied by Frank, even though Frank wanted him at Brentford. He doesn't seem to give him the minutes. So who's down here? I'm
split on Johnson because, again, I put him in the same bracket as Richarlison, where I don't rate him as a footballer. I don't think Johnson's a good football player, but his numbers don't lie.
Oh, Xavi down.
His goal-scoring numbers don't lie.
It's true, but the thing is, he's not getting the minutes, is he?
Right, so if the manager doesn't want him and you want to back the manager, then you have to get rid of him. Otherwise, you're not backing the manager.
I also feel like if we are going to sign another winger in January, we might need to let one go, because there's hardly any room.
We need to decide what we're going to do with Johnson's, Odebert's, Tells. We've still got Yang. We need to decide what we're going to do with them, because if we're going to... Also, we've got academy players like Mikey Moore that are doing well. What's the succession plan for him to progress from academy to first team? So we need to decide what we're going to do with the current players before we sign more. Otherwise, we're just going to block the pathway for the academy kids again, and the 65 million we spent on Odobert and Tell is just down the toilet because we're signing players to replace them already.
What price would you sell Johnson for Palace coming for him?
How long's left on his contract?
At least 3 years, I'd assume. We signed him for 47 million, didn't we? I think it was like 40. I think it was like 40
Look,
plus 5 million or something.
if you are genuinely going to do a rebuild, not this manager's here for 18 months, then that rebuild actually wasn't really a rebuild, and that project wasn't really a project. If we're genuinely going to do a proper project where we stick with the manager for 4 or 5 years,
Bentancur, good pressing. Van de Ven. Oh, we need to be sharper there, snappier.
then you've got to look at what Arsenal did when Arteta went in. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Nicolas Pepe, Guendouzi, all expensive signings.
And
Maybe
just-
not Guendouzi. Ozil, they just got rid of them. Whatever, just get out.
Oh, lovely play from Bentancur.
So Spurs might have to adopt that strategy. Another misplaced pass from Spurs in that midfield. Really sloppy today from Tottenham.
Oh, Murillo plays it through to Igor Jesus. Van de Ven's over to him though, blocking it. It's now Savona. To Hutchinson. Go on, Moani.
What skill from Moani. He's nutmegged them.
He's got 2 in
The
support.
wing back he's going on his own here.
Take him on,
Moani
take
by
him on,
himself. He's
Moani
going to
himself.
shoot. He keeps
Give
going.
it Kudus. Release the ball, Moani, man. Oh, that was a really good breakaway. He did so well to win the ball, trick it past Sangare, but then just was so indecisive. He didn't know what to do. Give it Xavi, give it Kudus. He ended up doing nothing. He lost it.
Don't you hate it when a footballer does all the hard work and then the easy bit they just don't
He
do?
had so many opportunities to pass. I think he wanted to go alone.
Oh, Porro slipped. He's giving it away now.
Williams
Forrest in the box.
Well done. Well done.
Corner
Porro.
kick. Don't you hate when a player does all the hard work, he beats one man, nutmegs the other, breaks through, think, right, brilliant. And then the easy bit, just release it, they don't do. It's almost as if all that hard work was wasted.
The thing is, the players you're talking about when in terms of a rebuild, like the players you're talking about with Arsenal, a lot of them were older and getting on a bit.
My point is, they spent big money on them though.
Yeah.
They Nicolas Pepe was 75 million, Aubameyang 50 million, Lacazette 50 million. They just said we're done, and that's what I mean. If you genuinely are going to do a rebuild, you have to.
Good punch from Vicario. Hutchinson on the edge of the box, tricks it past Romero.
This is
He's in
dangerous.
behind. Good block by Gray, but it's fallen back to Hutchinson.
Forest, when they are causing Tottenham problems, it's crosses from the wide areas that are doing it.
Side, Spence's side, surprisingly. But it forced them backwards.
Yeah, but they've always got 2-3 players over that side. Spence can't defend against 3.
I think Spurs have definitely had an issue, even in our prime Poch days. I think one of our biggest issues is not being able to.
Oh, dangerous cross!
Well, Milenkovic is wide. A good chance for Forest.
Another header where the Nottingham Forest player has left his man. The man marking needs to improve. Otherwise, Forest will score one. Was that offside?
Spence.
No, it's onside. Oh, Richie, what are you doing?
Spence had him, and Rishi had to go over to him. And Rishi, he gets bullied. Gets bullied by Milenkovic.
Yeah, you're right. It was Spence, yeah.
What was I going to say? So I think one of the biggest problems we've had is we don't let players go at the right time. We hang on to players too long. I mean players who,
Like Ben Davies.
first of all, no, not even Ben Davies. I'm saying players who we can get a good price for, who are even playing regularly for us, but we can actually upgrade on.
Poor
For
first touch
example,
from Simmons there.
Or Van der Ven could play his Spence. And for example, Alderweireld, when we had a big 50 million bid from United when he wasn't at his best anymore, could we have sold him?
Yeah.
Eric Dyer.
Yeah, but you know
when
something.
when we get a bid for Eric Dyer, 50 million.
Right, so here's the
Danny
thing, though.
Rose, we could have sold for a big money, and we didn't. We hang on to these players because we think, they're good, but they're actually upgradable, a lot of these players. Whereas you look at City, you look at even like United in their pomp, like they let go of players at the right time. Even Liverpool, like Mane, even though they just won the league, or they were doing very well. He's just had a good season, but they let go of him at the right time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Sim. We can only let go of a player if there's a succession plan. So there's no point getting rid of a player if there isn't someone to come in.
That's my point. We don't succession plan anywhere near enough. We should always be looking to upgrade on anyone.
Yeah.
Apparently, Brighton always have, in all their positions, they have a list of like 5 players who they can upgrade on.
Brighton's such a well-oiled machine. They've got a well thought out plan.
West Ham are 2-1 up.
Process. Brighton, for the size of club it is a very well run club that understands the importance of replenishing the football team.
Jared Bowen has put West Ham 2-1
I'd love
up.
him at Spurs. Do you know that?
Jared Bowen.
Yeah, he'd never come to us, but I'd love it.
Oh, Romero's down with a head injury. Hopefully he's okay. He's getting some checks at the moment. Is Bowen onside here? Yeah, he's well onside. No, I agree with you, but this is my point.
Romero's not happy. He's shouting at the ref.
I feel like Spurs still, even now, from like footballing operating, I'm sure Romero's going to get booked. He'll go in on someone. Oh wait, Matt Wells is still there, even though he's been linked with Colorado Rapids to be the first team coach.
He never came with Frank, did he? He was already at the club.
Yeah, he was already at the club.
Yeah.
Matt Wells currently sitting on the sidelines, so can't be that close. So what was I saying? I think from a footballing operations, I still think we've got so much to learn from these other clubs who seem to be ahead of the game.
You can't learn if you keep chopping and changing the recruitment department. There's nothing to learn if you keep changing football director. I mean, Scott Munn, what was the point of that? What was the point of Scott Munn exactly? What did he do? He came in as, was he the footballing sporting director or something?
No, he was the footballing operations.
Yeah, how did that work out?
I don't know.
That's what I mean.
He wasn't there for a long time, was he? I don't know what exactly his role was.
We just need a football director who runs the footballing aspects of recruitment, replenishing the players when they go, building the scouting network that identifies players to sign, works with the manager, the academy. But that guy has to be at the club for long enough for his work for us to reap the rewards of. Problem is, I mean, I think we would have kept Paratici longer had that legal matter not.
Well, he's still here now. He's back here now.
Came up. That kind of put his plans on hold, I guess. Can't blame the club for that.
But do you actually think he's done a good job, Fabio?
Listen, he's the best we've had since Paul Mitchell. Oh, Spurs in trouble! What have we done? Oh my God, we've gifted it to Nottingham Forest. A disaster at the back.
Archie Gray.
That was self-inflicted. What have we done?
He just switched off.
I need to watch it again. I need to see it again. All I saw was them nicking the ball. It might have been a bad pass from Vicario.
It was like we were restarting play. It was like, we haven't...
What a soft goal to give away, man.
Out of nothing. A stupid goal. We've just gifted them.
That was schoolboy. Let me see again. So Romero passes it to Vicario. Vicario.
Gray's calling for it. Just lob it off to Romero first time.
Yeah, Gray fucked up.
Gray's.
And I can see why. Sim, watch again. Look at Gray when he receives the ball.
Oh.
Right. Guys, anyone watching this who's got a young child that goes football, I want you to learn this and learn this now. Always check your shoulder before you receive the ball.
Oh, Gray.
He didn't check his shoulder.
That he was there.
No, Sim, he didn't. Look, he didn't check his shoulder.
Gifted. We've gifted Forest the lead here.
Watch it again. He doesn't check his shoulder. He calls for the ball, but doesn't look what's coming behind.
You've got to... Oh, man.
You've got to check your shoulder. That's all it is, Sim. I promise you.
Just gifted them a goal.
Yeah.
Just absolutely gifted them a goal. I've absolutely nothing. Let's see if Gray can recover from that, because that's a difficult moment for him.
Well, to be fair, no one shouted at him, and two senior players went up to him and said, come on, mate.
Encouraged him.
So that's good to see. Whereas wasn't there a game where Vicario was screaming at the Bergvall or something a couple of games ago?
Well, Vicario, he made the mistake and he screamed at everyone for his mistake. Yeah, they seem to encourage him, but he knows he screwed up there.
Yeah, it's not Vic's fault. Gray called for the ball. Could Vic have overridden that decision for Gray to call it?
Brilliant from Kudus. Javi, wrong side of Sangare. Murillo's coming over to him.
He's giving it away again.
Yeah, he's giving it away again.
Do you know what?
Spencer's going to keep that in.
Oh, referee!
That's a foul.
That's a yellow. Come on, you've chopped him.
Free kick.
He's going to get booked. He will get booked.
Yeah, yellow card
all day long. Spence went up in the air. Do you know what?
What do you make of our performance first half an hour?
Not good.
How do you assess it?
Not good. We've done nothing. We had the chance where Kudus could have taken a shot. He didn't. We had that
Moani breakaway where he didn't pass it, but we're talking about moments where we could have made a chance.
We had that good cross from Moani where Richie didn't connect well with it, and that's about it really. But then what have Forest done?
They had some chances from cross, obviously hitting the post.
Other than hitting the post, what have they really done, Sim? Nothing.
Nothing.
We've given it to them.
They had, we definitely given. It's not like they were definitely going to score, is it?
But both teams have been pretty much nothing until that moment. Other than
a mistake.
Yeah, we've gifted it to them.
If we can equalise before half time, that'd be great, because coming back into this needing 2 goals is not a situation that I like. All right, it's going to be a free kick here on the left-hand side. Kudus and Porro are over it. Let's see if we can hit back immediately.
Let's look at the stats, actually. It'll be interesting to see what what the stats say so far.
Porro. He's going to whip this one in. It's into the bar.
Oh! Goalie had to punch it over the bar.
At the back post, but the keeper punches it away. He's got a smile on his face.
Right, as it stands, possession-wise, both teams are pretty equal. XG, you don't want to hear this.
Well, they won't.
Forest is 1.16, Spurs is 0.
Yeah, but their goal must have been like 0.9 or something. You know what I mean?
XG is 0.07.
Oh, not that again. We're still not the 0.1.
They've had 5 shots. We've had 1.
Back at the 0.1 stage.
If you look at the stats, there's a significant difference. If you're a stats padder.
Well, but their goal was a very, very high XG.
But they've had 5 shots. They've had 5 shots though, Sim. We've had 1.
Xavi.
They've actually had more shots than us.
What is that from Xavi? What is that?
He's not having a good game.
He could have just passed it simply to Porro, and he decided to.
Yeah. He's not having a good game. He's not having a good game.
He's making just some really weird decisions.
He's just not on it, Sim. You can tell.
But I also get the feeling, because he is getting a lot of the ball, you get the feeling if once it starts to click, he could start to thrive. He's making some really odd
He's a good
decisions
player.
at the moment.
Listen, Xavi Simons is a top player.
But he's just making some really weird. Oh,
Spencer's just spun 2 players and then he's almost got to Richie.
Go on.
Kudus. This is where we're dangerous.
Take him on. That's it. Cut inside. Come on.
There's 4 players on him.
Richie!
Good cross.
Oh, couldn't get the head
Edge of the box. Can we get a shot away? No, we can't. Bentancur. Good touch from Bentancur to Spence. Spence, nice.
Here's Moani.
Keep it alive, Tottenham.
Attack is dying down a bit. Moani cuts inside on his right.
No, we've kept it alive. We've kept it alive.
Cuts inside. Crosses it on his left.
Ah, poor cross.
Gray!
Oh!
Saved by the keeper.
Archie Gray nearly redeemed himself.
Good effort from Gray. He spun and shot in the box, and I think the keeper did make a good save there.
Archie Gray needed that.
Good ball there, and good volley. It's unlucky.
Mate, Archie Gray needed that. That will give him. That will give him a little
back to the keeper.
Boost.
No, actually does well. Into Porro. First shot on target of the game for Spurs is Porro into Xavi. Oh, he can't. Is there throw? No, it's half row.
To be fair, the midfielders are getting physical with Kudus and with Simmons.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if you do look at the stats, Sim, there's a significant difference between the 2 teams.
Yeah, they've definitely created better chances. Obviously, we gifted them the best chance of the game.
We've had 1 shot all game. They've had 5.
Yeah. It's not been a great half for us.
Passing accuracy is identical for both teams, and it's low. So the general passing quality of this game is not good from both teams, not just one.
Okay. So that shot has got our XG up to 0.12. We got to the 0.1. See, there you go. Look, the XG of that Hudson-Odoi chance was 0.83.
Yeah.
So the other ones are just fairly low. All right. It's going to be a free kick to Nottingham Forest. Taking it short. Hudson-Odoi goes down the left, takes on Xavi. Oh, he beat
him really well.
Crosses it in, and Gray with a good header.
Good defending.
Kudus battling with Anderson, loses it.
Forest are fighting, you know.
Anderson now crosses it. Good block from Porro, but it falls back to him.
Come on, Tottenham.
It's Hudson-Odoi into Anderson.
We're defending well.
No, it's not a foul. Here's Kudus. Don't lose it. Oh. Who wins a throw?
Forest they've got their bit between the teeth in terms of they're getting physical with us, and so far we don't really have much of a response to it.
Here's a throw for Porro.
Do you know what? I find Tottenham really weird. Sometimes when teams get physical with us, I find that we fight back really well, like we did against Newcastle when they got physical.
Porro, what are you doing? Oh, Spence bails him out.
Then other times teams get physical with us and we don't know what to do.
Nice ball, Archie. He's recovered well from that mistake.
Oh, Kudus, good skill. Can he release?
Can he play it through to Xavi?
He doesn't release as well. Another one. Why don't we release the ball?
And now a breakaway for Forest. Hutchinson.
It's a 3-on-3.
He's got
4-on-3
to his right. He's got Gibbs White to his left. He goes with Jesus.
If he goes edge of the box, we're in trouble.
Crosses in.
Oh, no!
Oh, my word. He is inches away from open goal.
Oh, my God.
He went for it. I don't know if Gibbs White got a touch on it or not.
Mate, what a cross that was, by the way.
Great ball from Jesus.
That was a blinding cross. We got away with that, Sim.
Massively.
Massively got
Romero
away
and
with
Porro just not tracking. And Porro just falling
What a
asleep.
ball that is.
Oh,
my
word.
God, man.
We got away with that.
Romero fell asleep there.
And
Romero
Porro as well. Both of them fell asleep. We had one man to watch in the box.
Do you know what? Forest have been very dangerous from that wide area. Their right wing all game. From the first minute. They've been dangerous down that right flank. Do you think Thomas Frank half-time will try and address that wide issue?
He should, because they keep getting in down that left-hand side. Bentancur, his little touch looking for Xavi, it's not a good one.
Do you reckon this is a game for Paulinho, someone a bit more defensive to give us that extra layer of protection?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Gibbs White now, feeds out wide again. Here they come again.
Porro goes
can
down
he
the
defend
left.
it? Yes, he can.
Good
Does
play.
well there, Porro. Prevents the cross coming into the box. Forest can smell a second goal here.
They can.
They can smell a second, and Tottenham are just trying to hold them off at this stage.
Oh, good play.
Oh, good play.
Not tracked by Xavi and his Anderson. Into Williams on the edge of the area. Good play from Porro. Up and under clearance. And Richarlison closes down Murillo. And now Milenkovic.
Come on, Tottenham. This team aren't even that good, man. We're making them look good. Oh, here we come again with this wide area. This is where it gets dangerous.
Loads of space into the box.
Oh, my!
Is that not a corner? Bentancur was the one who got that. I'm pretty sure
I thought he missed a shot. That's why it went wide.
I'm pretty sure Bentancur was the one who nearly backheeled that into his own net.
You're joking.
That's what it looked like to me. Let's see this.
I thought it was Gibbs White.
Yeah, look.
Oh my God,
nearly backheeled
Bentancur.
that into his own net. That would have been one of the greatest own goals you've ever seen. Yeah,
would that have been a Puskas own goal?
That would have been a Puskas own goal.
If there was own goals for Puskas, he would have got it.
Got lucky there because he's not given a corner.
Can I ask you a question? When that happens, does VAR not intervene to say that
No
should?
VAR, no, on corners.
Oh, good for us then.
We got lucky there. That was a very lucky call.
What are we doing, Vicario, man? You're giving it straight to Gibbs White.
Oh,
they're in. What? Come, Vicario, come out. Well done.
He's great.
Spurs just need to settle and just get control of that ball and calm this game down because at the moment...
Go on, Moani, get a touch. Get it under your control. Takes it away from Savona. That's it, turn. Come on, can he create some space? Oh, his pass looking for Spence. Lost out.
No foul.
Try and win it high. Well done. Come on, our ball. Oh, their ball.
You know, sometimes people say, oh, but our front line's not good enough. I feel we've had chances today to make a good pass or to release the ball earlier and give those front line players opportunities, and we failed to do it. I don't blame the lack of quality for today.
Here we go, Kudus. He's on the half turn now. Cuts inside. He's got no options, and he gives it away again. Anderson.
That's exactly what I mean.
Or is that a foul by Gray? It is going to be booking.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yellow card for Gray. No options there around him.
Well, okay, Sim. This kind of goes back to what I said though. So shoot, have a shot.
What, from 30 yards?
Yeah, but look what the alternative is.
We're giving it away. Yeah. Gray a bit late there to Nico Williams.
Do you know what? I don't think there's a manager in football that would criticise you for having a go.
I think Frank maybe would.
Well,
I don't know.
But if it goes in, he won't, will he? If it hits the back of the net, he's going to say, yeah, it was a great goal.
Here's Anderson. The free
Do you know what?
5 minutes of the break.
Maybe Moani needs to play
Centrally.
Yeah.
Rishi's not been really involved, has he?
He had a half chance, and that's about it.
Long ball. Is that a foul from Romero? Referee says no. Here's Vicario. Romero with just dragging his man to the floor. Van de Ven. Gray. 1-0 to Man City. Erling Haaland on the score sheet.
Who else? Who else for Man City scores? I mean, if they lose him, they're finished. I mean, the amount of goals that guy scores it's surreal. He's a freak of nature.
Nunez with the cross and Haaland with a clinical header. That clinical.
Do you know? Someone was saying to me the other day that Haaland's main attribute is his physical.
Yeah.
And I said, no. I think he's actually a really good finisher.
He's an astonishing finisher.
I think he's actually a very good technical finisher.
It's poor from Spence, gives it away. Here's Sangare.
Spurs really not offering too much so far, and it's been a bit of a disappointing first half, I'm not going to lie.
Hudson-Odoi.
We shouldn't be 1-0 down, though.
We're just finding it very difficult to have spells of possession, aren't we?
Our passing's not been good, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they're in again,
no,
Forest.
It's not Romero's going to
and it goes out for a goal kick. Well defended by Van de Ven there. Romero, beg your pardon, used his body strength just to usher the ball off the pitch and hold off the Forest player. Good defending. Good defending from Romero. Do you know, I'm so glad they don't have Elanga because I think that would cause us issues today.
So
Romero plays a long ball forward straight to Forest.
Win that second ball, Anderson. No foul.
Say what, this referee's giving Tottenham a lot today. We can't moan about the referee. He's given everything to us so far.
Here's Jed. Bentancur, can he turn? Plays it back to Van de Ven. Cuti Romero. Come on, Van de Ven. Gray. Oh, Spence gives it away, and another mistake.
What are we doing?
Hutchinson cuts inside. And
what are we doing?
Can't find any sort of joy there. So here's Van de Ven. And his free kick. They're pressing us. You know what? We're struggling with their press. We are struggling with their press.
Thomas Frank's got a massive decision at half time. Does he take off Archie Gray?
Or bring Bergvall on, just go for it.
Or does he keep him on out of fear that pulling him off will damage his confidence?
I feel like he sees Bergvall as an alternative to Xavi rather than like a player who can play in the 8.
Gray's not having a good game. He's had 1 or 2 half-decent passes, but he's not having a good game.
Kudus, nice play, Porro.
But saying that, Xavi's not having a good game either. Xavi's not had a good game at all.
They're not giving us a second, are they?
Yeah, it's a typical Sean Dyche team. You know what to expect. He's going to get in your face. He's going to make it rough and tough. And this is the game that this is the game Forest want. This is exactly the type of game they want. And the only way we beat this is either we get physical back, which we're struggling to do, or we've got to be crisp with that passing, and it's got to be quicker and more effective. So far, the passing game today from Spurs has been poor. That's been the biggest failure for me today from us as a team, is our passing game's not been great. Even earlier on when there was a chance to release it, we're not releasing it.
Porro with a bit of argy-bargy with Anderson, but
yeah,
it's a bit of nothing. Yellow card for who? And for Porro. Yellow card for Anderson and Porro, is it?
No, I think Matt Wells got booked.
Oh, is it Wells who got booked?
Who got booked?
Yeah, it was from the bench, you're right.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it's the Forest player. It's the Forest bench that got booked.
Oh, Porro, he's also passing as well, not being fantastic. But it's fallen luckily to Van de Ven, who carrying the ball forward to Moani, sorry.
All right, Moani. Technically good.
Great.
Good pass.
Spence got in the way of that. And now Igor Jesus, Romero trying to battle with it. He turns him.
Oh, what a turn that is.
And out wide.
Forrester away here. They've got a runner down the middle. Will he look up?
Williams in there. He's going to take him on one-on-one, though. He was passing.
Forrester completely messed that up.
But great challenge from Xavi. 2 minutes added on.
Oh.
In there. Moani clears it.
Cleared. Richie flicks it on. Poor from Richarlison. Literally gave it straight to them. The header just was too delicate. Needed a bit more on that.
And the door into the box, Romero away.
Right, Richie, second chance. What can he do? Goes down, wins a free kick.
I really don't like it, though, when I know it like shows good like defensive endeavour to have everyone back, but I really don't like it, and I've seen it a lot since we've had Thomas Frank, that when we're defending, everyone, including the striker, is in our own defensive third. I would like at least one player to always be a bit higher up, just so we start a counter-attack, because I think it leads to a couple of issues. First of all, offside there from Kudus. I think first of all, it leads to us having no one up front to hold the ball up. So if we punt it long, there's no one chasing it down. So we're just giving it back to him. And also, if a striker does pick up in our defensive third, look how long he has to go to get even in their half, let alone to their goal. So all of a sudden, there's so much energy he has to expand getting into their half.
And you haven't got an outlet.
And then
as well.
he doesn't, and you don't have an outlet, and you don't have the energy.
It kills the transition.
To keep going. So it must be a plan though from Frank, telling him, look, everyone dig in when we're defending, getting our defensive third. But I'd like to at least have one player stay forward.
Sim,
and I don't like it.
So when it comes to defensive-minded managers, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. However, I can tolerate it if you win. And that's why someone like Mourinho, I can tolerate, but I'm talking classic Mourinho. Even Conte, if we defend.
Even Mourinho would always keep one player up. He would never have it.
Yeah, it was long to Son and Kane.
Exactly. He'd always keep some players
But
forward.
what I'm saying is the reason we do this is because we have a defensive-minded coach. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not a fan of defensive-minded coaches. Half time. And I don't like a manager that's all out attack and neglects the defence. I'm a fan of a balanced coach, which is why I loved Poch. I loved Poch because he's probably the most balanced manager we've had in all the years I've watched Spurs since the Premier League began. That's what I like, and I think that breeds the best success as well.
But I'm talking about that specific tactic of just whenever we're defending, every players have to be there. It's because
the manager is a defensive-minded person. He's always it's caution. It's not risk taking. It's pragmatism. It's prudence. It's protect, as opposed to take that risk, because if we do catch them, we can
go quickly.
Yeah,
and I've noticed this. We have not, for a team, let's say if Frank wants to be a bit more of a counter-attacking team, like Brentford were, going quickly into the likes of Mbeumo and Whistle and stuff, we're not good on the counter. And I think it's due to things like that, we've always got so many players back and we've got no one as an outlet to exploit on the counters. How often do we ever score on a counter-attack or even create chances? We very seldom do. The times that we do look, because we actually do have a lot of goals from open play, but the goals we do score from open play are either crossing the box or it's when we win it in the middle third and then we transition from there. But winning it in our defensive third and then transitioning, very rarely do we ever create chances.
I don't like the football we play under Frank. I haven't liked it for many months. I don't believe the players we've got are being fully utilised to what they're capable of playing this way. And I've been saying that for many months, Sim. We could win this game today, no problem, because we've got better players. I know we've got better players. This would be 0-0 right now if it wasn't for just a silly mistake.
Yeah.
So really, in fairness to Thomas Frank, this should be 0-0. It's not his fault that happened.
But
that's the players.
Is that good enough that it should be 0-0? You know what I mean? We want to be the ones in the ascendancy. We want to be the ones creating chances, which we just haven't today.
So what's not good enough is only having one shot when the team that's 17th has had 6.
Yeah.
Having the same passing accuracy as a team that's 17th, and for us to have an XG yet again, which is 0. In
very low. I think most
that's not acceptable.
In any away game in the Premier League, we know it's tough, and I think in terms of how we've been defensively, the amount of chances we've given up today, I think most fans could stomach that. Because, any away game, you will concede chances. Your home team's always going to come on to you. So, yes, they hit the post.
But this is Forest.
I understand that, but
it's Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, but they're going to...
They're 17th in the league.
I understand that, but they're going to have... Forest will create chances against most teams during a whole night.
Yeah, but they've been the better team.
No, that's my point. I think most fans can stomach, having Forest hitting the post and whatever, having a couple of chances. What fans will not be happy with and won't be able to stomach is the fact that we've looked toothless again
performance,
going forward. We've absolutely failed to even ask questions of
agree.
of Forest. The only chance we've had is a grey half or swivel volley on the edge of the box with the keeper had to save. That's the best chance.
And the
we've
Ritchie
had.
header.
And Ritchie had what header?
It was a half. Moani put in a really good cross.
Put in a ball, yeah, it was kind of header. Like,
it's a half chance.
Half chance, like, but we've barely created anything in this game, and we've barely looked like we're going to create anything.
I think we've looked really poor today. I think we've looked poor. The good news is that Brighton away, we weren't necessarily great in the first half, although we were better than this. Second half, we came out and we could have won it against Brighton away.
The thing is, Brighton is like the perfect game to be 2-0 down in.
Because they're open up.
Because they're always going to play openly. They always give you a chance.
But we saw
that with Villa. Villa came back from 2-0 down.
You know what? Though? It's not just us though. You saw Arsenal against Wolves, who are bottom of the league with 2 points.
True.
Arsenal struggled to break a low block. The issue we've got is we're 1-0 down now. Breaking a low block when you're 1-0 down becomes even harder.
Yeah, it's double the problem.
Because they can double down on their defensive tactics, and if anyone now is going to look to hit a counter, it's them. We look at some point, if it stays 1-0, Frank has to take risk. He's going to have to, otherwise we're just going to sit here and just take another loss. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. I do think he should take Archie Gray off, personally. I don't think he's had a good game.
I also think
Bergvall needs to come on, and also
I think Moani put him up front and put one of Tell or Odegaard on.
I would give Simmons 15 more, maybe 20 more minutes, and if it's still not working for him, he has to come off as well because he's not having a good game. But because he's the best 10 we've got,
what would you do then?
We've got to let him.
If you're picking on Bergvall for Gray, then who'd you put in the 10?
I'd put Kudus in the 10. Because he's not having any joy out wide today. I'd put him in the 10 and bring on a winger, whether it's... Look, we know the wingers that have come on aren't going to be great. So it's either Odegaard, Tell or Brennan. But we're trying to find a different approach to the one we've currently got. I think there's an argument as well, at some point, maybe to go to a back three and be a bit more adventurous with the fullbacks pushing higher up and take that chance. But I wouldn't do it straight away. If it's 1-0 with maybe 25 to go, then I'd do it.
I think we are losing that midfield battle as well. That's been a bit of an issue. I think Anderson, Sangare, Gibbs White are kind of dominating for them.
Yeah, but Sim, all the dangers come down the wing.
Yeah, but we allow...
They're ripping us down the right. They're right, our left side, and they're right. We're getting rinsed.
That is also a big problem as well.
Except for the goal that they scored, every chance has come down the flanks.
We've really struggled to get any sort of passing rhythm going. We do have a super chat here, very generous super chat from Malol SQ7HR.
Big up.
Says, take Rishi off, put Moani up top, Tell on the left, and take Gray off, and Bentancur, put Paulinho as single centre defensive mid, play Kudus and Xavi as 2 10s, Johnson on the right to run in behind the back line.
I'm not against that at all.
Moani and Rishi does not effing work. Why keep doing it? Haven't we looked at our best when Richarlison and Moani have been on the pitch?
I'm not against what you just said with Kudus and Xavi going 2 into the 10. I'm not against that at all because I've said on numerous occasions on many YouTube shows, I would like us to play with 2 in the 10. I would like us to do it. So
yeah,
this could be an opportunity to do it.
We did with like Maddison and Decky.
Yeah. The problem with Richie is look, I am in the camp. I don't rate him. Okay, I just don't. But
that's fine. I don't mind people rating him, but people just pilloring him all the time, even when he's.
Hold on. You're gonna like the but. But he could be someone that gets a goal today and makes it 1-1. So because let's be honest about it, Spurs fans, who's going to score a goal today, right? Johnson, we know, can score, but he's been ostracised. Frank's not interested, so let's forget that. Matthias Tell, he's had some impact in some games where he's come off the bench and scored, so maybe he's the answer. Odegaard doesn't really score. Moani hasn't scored a single goal in the Premier League, so are we going to depend on him to score? So really, you're thinking now, what, set piece, Van de Ven, Romero maybe? Where's the goals going to come from? Can I ask you, Sim, do you think the problem is we lack goal scorers, or do you think we don't play to create enough opportunity for players to score?
I think the main issue, I think there is a bit of both, but I do think the main, because obviously you take out Son, who was a big goal scorer. Decky was a lot of goal
Madison.
contributions. Madison. I get that.
But we signed Koulibaly, Moani and...
Exactly. So I think that is a problem. Don't get me wrong. I understand that does make an impact. But the number one issue is we don't create enough to satisfy our strikers.
The XG is low, so
it's low.
Yeah,
like
really low, really low.
In some games, it's like Burnley and Wolves are like creating more than us. So there is no world where those teams should be creating more chances than us. Forest, look at them today. I know they've got some decent forward players, but have they got better forward players than us? And they're creating more.
They've been struggling.
So for me, they don't have better forward players than we do, and yet they're able to create more. So I think that is the number one issue that we have at the moment under this manager is we're not set up to create as many chances as possible. I think what he tries to do is we're set up to like create better quality opportunities. He's more interested in quality rather than quantity. But the problem is when you're not creating the quality and the quantity's not there, it leads to like nothing.
I think that's such a big issue. I think that's such a high risk approach to football when you're gonna say I'd rather create 4 really good chances than 15 chances.
Right, and the thing is, the top teams don't think like that.
And do you know why? Because the more chances, the more you create, the more pressure you put on teams. And what forces errors? Pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure is how you force errors. And if you're only going to create 4 chances in the game, there's no pressure.
Yeah, and
there's no pressure on the opposition.
And you always likely you own your own luck in this game. You know, a shot might deflect in or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Things will happen.
Like what Forest did.
Yeah, exactly. and
like what they just did to us.
I feel like if you are manager of Brentford, I understand that makes sense. You maximise the opportunities you get because your players aren't that great, right, or not as good as the opposition.
He had good players.
No, I understand that he developed them, but I'm saying in terms of the quality you've got as an overall team, as a squad, he knows if he maximises the opportunities his team gets when they're in the final third and make sure that he creates. If you are Brentford, right, you would probably rather create 4 good opportunities than 10 chances because that's the bet. That's
as
a better
long as
chance.
you're defensively solid.
Yeah,
though.
exactly, because you've got
to be defensively
chance.
solid.
But the thing is, when you come to Tottenham in a big club, right, you've got players who can maybe create stuff out of nothing. You can maybe bang one in from 25 yards. You can maybe make something from it.
And fans who want entertaining football.
But it's not just that. Like if you,
but it plays into it.
Probably more likely you're better off creating 15 chances because the better quality of player.
I agree, mate. I agree. I totally agree with you.
And so I feel like he's stuck in this mind. Like we need to be super clinical and we need to create really good quality chances. Where he should be concentrating.
Do you think he's too stats driven then? Do
chances.
you think he's too stats driven?
I think that's part of it. I think that's something that's obviously served him really well at Brentford. But the thing is, right, when you're at Brentford and he's going with his approach, and you're going from relegation, fighting relegation to mid-table, that gap.
Success is different at Brentford.
Success is different. So that gap is there's a lot of gains to be had in that gap with his approach. But when you're battling at the top, the gains to be had with that is not as much. So I think he's not seeing the same benefits, or he won't see the same benefits from a different approach. The thing is, if he comes in and does the same thing he's doing at Brentford, it ain't going to work. The whole point of Frank, right, is hopefully the idea was he comes in, he scales up his approach from Brentford and adapts to a better team, more dominant team with more resources. If he's going to come in and do this approach where, we're going to be the underdog, we're just going to focus on good quality chances rather than loads of chances, and we're going to hope that we create 4 chances a game and score 4 goals or whatever, that's never going to work here.
No.
It's never going to work here.
I'm 100% against that approach to football. I believe in football, if you see an opportunity, you've got to make it happen right there and then. Not because the stats said, no, don't shoot from the edge of the box because it's low XG. No, take the shot. Take the shot, you never know.
And we've seen it today, and I've seen it in other games where they have had chances to try something, and you can see it in their mind, they're hesitant. They're hesitating going for something because I think in their mind it's drilled into them, always look for that extra pass, always look for that. Can you do something extra? Can you make this chance a bit better than it is?
Yeah.
And I think that's drilled into them. There was one moment, and it wasn't even this game, that really told it to me. There was a moment against Newcastle where Bergvall plays a through ball to Johnson. He's on the right-hand side of the box, and he's got it's a difficult chance, right? But he has a chance to shoot across the face of goal with a difficult finish, and he hesitated, and he looked for the extra pass rather than going for a shot. And that told me that's drilled into his mind. Don't go for that difficult finish. Always look for that extra pass. And it's almost as if it's drilled into us. If it's not a clear-cut opportunity, then it's not worth going for. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me. And that is difficult to get behind when you're supposed to be a top team.
Sim, was this game 15 or game 16 in the league?
16 now.
I can honestly say after 16 games, I don't know what our idea is of how we want to play football. I don't. I genuinely don't know what the idea is. And that's something I'm just still waiting for.
Just quickly, before the second half starts, we've got some super chats here. They've been flooding in. Jacob Bannister says, anyone have faith we can get back in this?
Yes, absolutely.
I do, because, yeah, as you said, we do have better players. And if they do sit back, look, they are pressing us quite high at the moment. If they sit off a bit and give us a bit more space, I think they might be punished for that. And they could naturally do that.
We have got the better squad, guys. We have got the better squad. There's no doubt. They're 17th. There's a reason they're 17th.
Exactly. So we could definitely get back into it, but the way we're playing is still a worry. Super Coach Kiss of Death says Bentancur passing. I think he means abomination, but he says ammoniation. I think he means abomination. Bergvall clears easy.
Who has been good in that midfield though, buddy? Today, who has been good in that midfield? Gray hasn't. Simmons hasn't. Kudus hasn't. Moani, what's he actually done? One good cross. Should have released the pass and didn't.
Yeah.
No one's really had a good game in the midfield.
Super Cromp says, why is everyone walking? Where is the pass and run energy? Where are the second efforts? Where are the 1%ers? No urgency, ball watchers all over the pitch. Second half about to get underway. No subs that I can see.
I'll check.
At the moment. Mick Kwan Didon says, folks saying Gray out are delusional and need immediate medical attention. I don't actually think. Look, I know Gray's made a big mistake, but I actually think he reacted quite well. I know he got booked after the mistake, but I think he showed a bit of personality since that mistake. So I'm not going to lay into him, but he did make a big error. Yeah, second half is underway here.
No subs.
El Saeed 747 says, why we always concede from the middle. Can Stell explain why?
Well, when you don't have Palhinha as your protection, you're always going to be more susceptible to teams hurting you down the middle. Bentancur is not. He's not a 6. He's a ball-playing midfielder that can drop into a 6, but he's not a defensive player like that.
It wasn't down to not playing Palhinha why we conceded that goal, is it?
No, he's asking about why we open up in the middle.
Well, I would say we concede a lot in the middle from like outside the box, don't we?
Oh, so he's asking about shots from outside the box.
He's asking why we always concede goals from.
All right,
the middle.
okay. So he's talking about shots outside the box.
I think so.
Because Thomas Frank doesn't want to defend that area because he believes it's a low XG. But
he floods the box. He learns to outnumber the opposition.
The major flaw with that thinking is I'm not going to defend the edge of the box because it's a low XG opportunity area. But if the player on the ball edge of the box has a high XG, it cancels that out.
Right.
So if Steven Gerrard gets it and he's got an XG of
whatever, yeah,
you don't want him to have that chance. Whereas if it's Jed Spence, let him have it. So it depends who's got the ball edge of the box.
Maybe you would argue most players is it in law of averages. If you allow most players to have a shot there, then they're going to miss rather than score.
Depends. Paris Saint-Germain, Vinter. You don't want him to have the ball. You don't want him to have the ball edge of the box.
It's a tactic, right? And it's a long-term tactic throughout the whole Premier League, right? For all your games.
But you've got to manage
the law of averages, right? I'm just saying what Frank would maybe argue is the law of averages would be how many players have a high XG from outside the box or whatever, or a high chance of scoring compared to players who don't. So the more often than not, the player you're allowing to shoot is probably not going to score.
I think defending is about starting from the front with the press. It's about winning the midfield battles, defending the edge of the box and defending in the box. Defending isn't...
That's it, Bentancur breaking. Van der Ven, can he find a shot? He does. Blocked. It's blocked by Milenkovic.
Defending, you don't pick and choose where you want to defend. You've got to defend where the opposition expose the space that you've given them. Every coach is taught when you attack, exploit the space. So if there's a space and you choose not to defend it, you're allowing them to exploit it. So it's all philosophy, but for me, if we keep conceding from that area, then clearly it's not working.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't work.
But today wasn't about giving them space on the edge of the box.
No, today was an individual error.
And Michael Roche says, including out, Enoch out, I think he means. Enoch out, Frank out, Richie out.
Ben Sim out, Stell out, Brian Daigle out. Tottenham out.
Tottenham out. All right, let's see what this second half. So we're 2.5 minutes in. Spurs started on the front foot, but haven't quite. What's going on here? So we're giving a free kick away, have we? Foul on Igor Jesus.
I don't think Porro fouled him, to be fair.
Ball over the top, and Vicario comes.
Are you surprised there's no subs?
Yeah, I thought there would be at least one sub, to be honest.
Oh, poor pass from Van der Ven now.
Hutchinson tricks past him. He's on the
going to
right
get the cross in.
Oh,
brilliant recovery from Van der Ven. Created the error, but then fixed it.
So lackadaisical, that pass.
We're just not on it, Sim. The whole team's just not on it. We just don't seem fired up for this. I don't know why, because it's a great opportunity for Spurs to build some momentum.
Us like we are, like they are. It's going to be the second half's going to be a struggle.
Well,
I'm hoping they drop back a bit.
It will go to 2-0 if we don't get a grip of the game.
It's a corner.
We've got to get a grip of the game.
Spence is
The thing is, we've always got goals in us, man. I know we do. We're like the 4th top scorers in the league, for crying out loud.
Hutchinson in there. Good.
Brilliant from Vicario.
He
was under a lot of pressure there. The ball came swinging into him, and there was bodies all around him. Normally, he makes a mess of those, so good on him. Good job.
Nico Williams. Oh, sorry, Savona plays all the way back. Good pressing from Spurs. Ball forward from the keeper, Benitez. Romero, good. Hell, his header's fallen to Sangare. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Cuts inside. No, he doesn't. Goes back on the outside and cuts back inside and makes some space for it. Oh, my God, it's gone all the way in. I can't believe it. I'm pretty sure that's a cross. And it's gone all the way in over Vicario's head. They get a massive slice of luck. And Spurs are 2-0 down before you even notice, before you even know it.
I can't believe that just happened.
I think that's a massive slice of luck. It must be. That's a cross, isn't it?
I literally said if we don't get a grip, it's going to be 2-0, and it took 1 minute. But we've started off the second half badly, Sim.
That is a cross.
No subs, and we've started off on the back foot, for fuck's sakes.
No way is that a shot.
Of course it's not. Of course it's not. That was a cross. But what did we say at half time? If you invite pressure, mistakes happen.
Hudson-Odoi, no one getting close to him. He's just playing with Bentancur. He goes for a cross.
Oh, look at that.
It was actually not far away from Jesus. And it just drifts all the way over.
How's Vicario got done like that, man?
It's just a massive slice of luck. Oh, you know what? He gets fingertips on that. He kind of just gets caught under the ball.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, guys. It's a second half. From minute one, Spurs should be pushing Forest right back and saying, we're getting back in this game. We're not going to let you have... That all stemmed from Van der Ven misplacing a pass, led to a corner.
Yeah.
Corner comes in.
Lackadaisical.
It all started from that. And it's because we've come out second half half asleep.
And Bentancur just allowing him all the time and space. You know.
What was the half-time team talk? More of the same, lads. Keep it going. No subs. It's like, come on.
And now we've got Mountain.
Now we're right up against it. It's Brighton away again. We need a quick goal. Spurs need a quick response.
Here's Bentancur. Gone Gray. Come on. In between the lines. Can he find anyone? Gives it off to Mawani.
We need a goal.
Mawani in there. Xavi on the edge of the area looking for a
hit it.
Kudus. Goes for goal. Has a handball. Referee says no.
Too close.
Kudus.
Good pressure from Tottenham.
To the box.
Yes.
Jed Spence.
Oh, good defending.
Sunderland have taken the lead in the derby against Newcastle. A Voltmader own goal has given Sunderland the lead in the Time Weird derby.
How the fuck is Sunderland above us in the league, man?
Romero. Well, Tottenham's starting to play with a bit more urgency now. Here's Kudus off the right-hand side.
Can't believe they scored that, man.
Here's Xavi. Kudus to Xavi. Romero. Van der Ven. Spence. Come on. Our ball.
Spurs now have decided to wake up. Now they're playing with a bit more tempo.
Oh,
that's a foul, ref.
No foul. Was it? I was lucky, I thought.
Free kick to... I thought it was a foul. Free kick to Spurs on the left-hand side, just over the halfway line. So
yeah,
we'll probably play it short. We do to Van der Ven. Across the centre line to Romero. I'll tell you what. If Sunderland scored at home, I bet it's freaking erupted there, mate.
There, I think.
Must be limbs.
Oh, it's 2-2 at West Ham and Villa. Morgan Rogers has scored.
Come on, Villa. I hate West Ham and I hate Arsenal.
Porro, he's got time and space to cross it. Gray leaves it.
Ooh, poor clearance. Lawrence could have gone anywhere there.
Marnie and Richarlison.
Hutchinson looking for the foul. He's going to get it as well, isn't he?
So stupid.
He got it, yeah. He was looking for it. He was just looking for it, man. Mwani's taken off his mask.
Has he?
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah.
So Mwani's gone proper Rambo.
No fractured jaw mask.
No protection for our player. That's proper Tottenham. Looks like some subs now warming up for Tottenham. Frank's seen enough, I think.
He's called over. He's called some players over, I think. Who's he bringing on? Is he going to go brave or?
Don't know. I'd go free at the back now because we've got nothing to lose. We're 2-0 down.
Well, I'm going through the back would be seen as a defensive change, wouldn't it?
Free at the back with one holding mid and tell the fullbacks to push up really high.
Spence.
With two attacking mids.
Poor.
With two attacking mids, Sim, so 2 in the 10.
I think he's got to get Rishi off. He's just not been on it today.
He's not good. But to be fair, none of them have been good today.
Milenkovic is a good ball, that.
Do any Spurs players...
Who's been our best player today? I was
going to say Vicario until that happened, but then do you blame him for that?
I mean, Mwani's been okay. Oh,
Ben
what?
Davies! Are you taking the absolute piss?
Paulinia, Davis and Bergvall all coming on.
We're going ultra defensive.
What is going on?
Unless he's going to put Davies in the back three, then push the fullbacks up, which is what I said.
I don't want to see Davis at left back. I think he's going to get torn to shreds.
Of course he is. Or is he bringing on Davies for the corner kick set pieces?
And so what? Paulinia for Bentancur, Davis for Spence.
I don't know what he's doing.
For Gray. Or Simmons.
Oh, there's another chance. Edge of the box.
Shot blocked.
It's fallen.
Hudson-Odoi.
Defend it, Tottenham. Defend it. No, what are we doing? Clear it.
Igor Jesus, good challenge.
Just whack it out.
And Rishi stayed down, but his Spence.
Whack it out, Spence. What are we doing? What are you doing?
It away
Clear it.
Bamwani wins it.
We're doing it again. Why are we dribbling at the back?
Well, he's done well.
No,
but he's lost his arch. Oh, he still won it. And Tottenham can break away here. Here's Bentancur.
We're asking for trouble, man.
Javi's making a run. Didn't go for him, went for Kudus.
Is that Kudus on the wing?
Yeah. Porro, he's got space. Goes back to Kudus.
Come on, let's get a good cross in.
Makes space.
Nice.
Goes for the cross, headed away. And
could have got anywhere for crying out loud.
Clears.
Didn't even get the rubber to green on that one.
Van der Ven to Spence.
I don't like it when we mess around with the ball at the back. I really don't. Sometimes just clear it.
Oh, it's a switch. Yep. Kuda's going to pick this one up. Here's Porro.
Mwani went full-on Paul Gascoigne at left back. Trying to dribble past all the Forest players.
Porro into the box. A decent ball, but Murillo clears.
Yeah, that was a dangerous ball in there.
Wolfie will be having a field day.
Wolfie said this was going to happen.
He did, yeah. He said 3-0. He predicted 3-0.
Joking, did he?
He did, yeah.
I saw him cooking a few Spurs fans. But you know what? Spurs fans do it to themselves, though. They get carried away rather than just saying, well, let's see how we go.
Beat Brentford and Slavia, and we're like, we're back. It's a turning point. We're so starved. Oh,
listen, Slavia I get, but I actually thought, regardless of Brentford not being that good, I actually thought we played really well.
We did.
We haven't seen football like that in quite a while from Spurs, you know. So, Paulinia's on, defender. Ben Davies is on, defender. Bergvall's coming on, attacker.
So
we need goals.
See how he switches this up. Maybe he is going to go back three.
He is. He's going to go to a back three with Ben Davies in the left.
Here's Romero.
So where's Van der Ven going to go? In the middle?
Yeah, probably. If that is back three, then yeah.
I can't believe Ben Davies is coming on. I actually feel sick.
Here's Bentancur. Turns.
If Ben Davies scores the winner, I'll eat my words.
Come on, into space. Into Gray, there you go.
Archie Gray.
Turns
on the ball. Plays it back.
Romero.
See, that's the thing with Gray. He links it up well, but he's not going to penetrate the lines. We need someone that can penetrate.
Come on, no movement. Everyone's just standing there. Romero goes over the top looking for Spence, who tries to make a move, but Hutchinson blocks it, and it's going to be...
Oh, well played by the Forest defender. Do you know what? He's had a good game, Hutchinson.
He has, actually. I have to say, he's been very difficult to deal with.
He's had a good game for them.
All right, let's see the subs. I think it's going to be time. So, Spence off. So, Spence is going left back, it looks like.
So, you said Spence off?
Yeah. Spence off.
So, how's he going left back? He's not happy.
He's not happy, Jed.
It's his old club, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
why. Listen, fair play. He's getting a round of applause from the Forest
he is
fans.
getting a very
That's
good
nice.
standing ovation.
And he's kept him back.
And is it going to be Bergvall or Gray? Sorry, is it going to be Javi or Gray?
What have we just done? Spencer's come off for Ben. So Ben Davies is left back.
Yeah.
Why?
And it's going to
He's
be
got no pace.
Gray. So he's going Paulinho and Bergvall with Davis off the left.
Yeah, but why take off? Why take off
So
Spence?
maybe Davis is going to be asked to hang back, and Porro's going to be given license to burst forward. Maybe.
Mate, Ben Davies is going to get skinned on that flank.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
He's actually.
It's like.
Sorry, is it me? He's just made us weaker. Spence can actually defend 1v1.
So it's where's Xavi?
Bergvall, I agree with.
Number 2
I totally agree with Bergvall coming on.
Here's Gibbs White and now Hutchinson.
I also agree with Paulina coming on because he's defensively better than Bentancur.
Turns and Davis. Oh, give it to Vicario. Leave it for him. Why are you clearing that? So the 3 subs are Gray, Bentancur, and Spence for Davis, Bergvall, and Paulinho.
Right, Sim, I understand the Bergvall sub. I totally understand the Paulina sub. I don't get what he's done with Spence and Davies though.
Yeah, I don't know why he's brought on.
That I can't figure. Does anyone in the chat know why Spencer's been taken off for Ben Davies at left back?
Doesn't make sense to me.
It's not a back 3. We're still in a back 4. Does anyone understand why? When they've been attacking us down that flank the whole game.
Or maybe that's why. Maybe he thinks Davies can do a better job. I don't know. Here is Hutchinson.
Well, not for pace, he's not. What? Davies is a better defender than Spence?
Oh, Davis made a foul. No, he hasn't. No, I wouldn't say he is, but Spence has been struggling. So he's just changed it. What's he given? Died Shane happy with it. About to hit the hour mark.
I don't get what Frank's just done there. I totally agree with Frank on the Bergvall and Paulina substitutions. I think that's the right move. But to stay in the back 4 with Ben Davies as the left back, I don't agree with it. We'll see what happens though. Time will tell.
Right, here's Davis.
I mean,
Looking for Rishi.
I think there's an argument to say maybe Porro should have come off if you're going to take off a fullback.
Yeah, I hear that. Hutchinson to Igor Jesus. Goes for goal! Oh my
Oh my God, it could have been 3-0. I can't believe the
angle.
opportunities we're given.
That's the thing, that kind of angle, right? Our strikers are told not to shoot like that.
Right.
Because it's a difficult angle, and so it's a low XG chance. So they're always looking for the extra pass. Whereas good quality players, they go for goal from there.
Yeah, right. So Forest just had a chance, dragged just across the goal, and what area did that come from? Ben Davies' area. Ben Davies is the left back. So within 2 minutes, Ben Davies has just been completely exposed.
He's got 3 players around him.
I don't understand the sub.
Well done. He's actually come away with it. But back to Porro. Vicario to Bergvall. There you go. Pop it off first time. Paulinho. Porro. Oh, it's not a good. What is that, Porro? We're all over the place.
He should have come off, not Spence.
We are all over the place. It's Hutchinson who's got.
We're wide open again on the
massive
left
area
there.
in the middle. He beats Bergvall. He goes for goal.
Oh,
That's
my Lord.
wide.
Listen, Forest is looking for a third and they're going to get it like this. We're wide open. We can't play out from the back. The passing is no good. We need someone to get on the ball and say, right, I'm controlling this game for Tottenham, whether it's Simmons or Kudus. Someone in the middle, Simmons, got to get on the ball and control it.
Well done. Bullies his way past 2, 3, and
brilliant
4.
skill. Brilliant.
And out wide. Brilliant. Now Porro coming forward now on the right side. He's got Kudus in there.
Yes!
Goes for Moani. He's the angle's too tiny.
I should have given it to Kudus to cross and Moani should have gone middle. Have you noticed the one player this game who has tried to get it going in the middle when he goes in there is Moani?
Yeah.
He's the only one. He's actually genuinely trying to get us going today. Hats off to him. Mate, listen, is there an argument to say Moani needs to go in the 10?
In the 10. Or here's Kudus now with the corner.
Just for this game because it's not really happening for anyone else.
Can we get something from this? Get back in the game.
Come on, Tottenham. Set piece.
Kudus to the back post. Rishi's in there. It's over his head.
It was too much for Rich. You can't really criticise him for that.
Well, he's bleeding from his mouth, is he?
I think we just overwhipped that ball. If it was just a little.
Found this on the web.
Oh. Siri's trying to give suggestions.
What have you found?
Oh, man.
Just want one of our midfielders to get on that ball, man.
Davis looking, pressing high. They're singing Champions of Europe, you're having a laugh, Forest, the team who have won the Champions League. Here's Davis. Oh, they've won the European Cup, should I say. It's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, Richie's going to have to get some medical attention there. You're not allowed to be on the pitch with blood.
Moani. Oh, okay, it's fine. Davis.
That was a good touch.
Bergvall,
Nice from Bergvall. Opens up his body, beats the man. Out wide to Kudus.
There you go.
Come on. Good cross now.
Oh, yes, that's good. Xavi's got a bit of space on the right. Inside.
Oh, good defending. Good defending.
It was a nice disguised pass.
Yeah. It was the right idea, man. It was just good defending.
Just read from the Forest defender. Here's Xavi. Nothing's really come off for Xavi as of yet, but here's Kudus. Porro making the run, cuts inside Kudus, and his cross is blocked. And Igor Jesus, it's a good challenge from Paulinho. Look at that.
And that's why Paulinho needs to be on the pitch.
That is such a simple pass.
Oh, here we go. Spurs are in trouble here.
And he's giving it away.
If they get it out wide, they do. They've got the overlapping runner. They're going to feed him in.
Gibbs White.
Spurs have got back, though.
They've got back in numbers.
Spurs have got back. We dealt with it. Xavi needs to come off, Sim.
Oh, good play, Bergvall. Well done, Xavi.
As soon as I said it, he wins the ball. What's he going to do? Give it to Rich. Oh, Richarlison's no good, Sim, man. He's not.
That was terrible.
He's not good enough. He's not. If he's not scoring goals, he offers nothing.
Oh, that was so bad.
He can't link up the plays. Won the ball back, though.
Here's Paulinho.
Fair play.
Moani. Good dribbling from Moani. Any support for him? All by himself. Cuts inside. Oh, he just didn't have the space. And Xavi wins it. It's handball.
Fuck, it's just not dropping for us, is it?
Just not happening.
We're not getting the rub of the green. We just look disjointed. It's just very patchy play and no kind of unified pattern of play as a team. It's just he does something, then he does, then maybe him, then it's just, what about the team? It's not a team performance. We're hoping an individual can save us rather than the team galvanising.
Moani's trying to be the one, isn't he?
Yeah. Moani has been the only Spurs player today that can walk off with his head at least semi held up high with a bit of dignity that he's given it a right go.
Forest are just trying to slow the game down now, as they would. Long ball forward.
I can't believe Nottingham Forest backup goalie is in goal, and we haven't even freaking tested him, man.
This is a hard watch.
Again.
I thought it was supposed to be good away from home.
Let's judge it. In 25 minutes. Because if it's 2-2, we'll say, oh yeah.
But it's what I'm trying to say to people. Like, we've been with the results have been better away from home.
Performances
have we actually been better, like performance-wise?
No, we haven't.
We've just been getting a bit luckier. We score from the set pieces and stuff, but we actually haven't been that good away from home.
From open play, Spurs aren't really that good. We're not that good.
Some super chats. Vinicius Carrera says, sick of Frank, shite management, sick of Vicario. They blow a trophy team for this shite. Unbelievable. We weren't perfect, but we had something. But whatever. I don't want to get into that now.
Listen, if I talk about Ange, it's just the conversation just gets ugly and messy, and it's just pointless. He's not here anymore.
Oh, nice challenge from Paulinho, who has made a difference. And
well done, Paulinho. Brilliantly. He's going to win the foul. Ref, you can see he's
no advantage.
Chipping the back of his ankle for crying out loud.
Advantage.
What the hell?
Tyler Jatty says, what are we even good at? January won't fix this. Yeah, I don't know what we're good at.
I don't know. Sim, I don't know. Like I've said, I don't know what our style of play is, what we're trying to do. I don't.
Xavi to Kudus, goes down the right-hand side, crosses it, blocked, and it's into the keeper's arms.
I'm just going to quickly go to toilet.
No worries. Long ball forward, Igor Jesus gets bullied by Van de Ven. It's horrendous, guys. Horrendous at the moment. Kudus down the line, and it's going to be a throw into Tottenham. Frank is in conversation with the coaches, and they seem a bit angry. Now the keeper is faking an injury, I'm sure of it. He's definitely faking an injury. They're going to have given some tactical instructions from Deitch. I'm certain of it. Break and play now. Big up to everyone who is in the chat. 2.1k watching with us. Hope everyone is enjoying the watch along. If you're not enjoying the game, at least. Would really appreciate all the support. If you are enjoying the watch along, please do scroll down and smash the like button. It really does help support the channel and it helps the stream be seen. Would really appreciate all the support. 232 likes. So let's get to 1,000 likes. Just under 50% of you have to scroll down and smash the like button. We'll get to 1,000 likes. It takes a second to do. Would really appreciate all the support. Keeper's now back on the pitch. Benny John back up. After faking injury, pretty sure, which is commonplace now in football, this faking injury. Bergvall is going to launch his throw-in. Long throw from Bergvall. Launches it, it's decent, but Milenkovic gets there first. Porro back to Bergvall quickly. One touch and cross. It's a good ball in, and Paulini's in there. It's just over his head and cleared away. Rishi holds the ball. Here's Xavi. Squares it. Porro. His cross is blocked and cleared. And now Igor Jesus heads it into Hudson-Odoi. Bergvall can't keep up with him. That's going to be a booking.
What the hell am I watching?
Thomas, you're watching Thankball.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, yeah, clearest yellow card you'll see today.
To be fair to Bergvall, he had to. They were away.
They would have been away, yeah.
3-0 and this game's over. So he had to. Bergvall had to take one for the team, to be fair to him. All right, here's the keeper. Out to Milenkovic. Voldron says, God, Ben Davies, please.
Same with Richie.
Ben Davies,
up
he's touched it.
Did he touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, gives away a throw. And Isaac Newton says, Richie is a good player. Look at this game.
I think he's being sarcastic.
There's a goal for West Ham. Jared Bowen again.
Unbelievable.
West Ham are 3-2 up at the London. Oh no, it's offside. It's offside. Here's Hudson-Odoi on the edge of the box. Out
Look
wide.
at the space out left
Hutchinson,
again.
Away by Paulinho.
Mate, Ben Davies has given up so much space on that wide area.
Oh, it's going to be a tight call, that one. Here's Xavi.
Chammy's looking for players and he's had to go back. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Why aren't they pushing up?
And City are 2-0 up at Selhurst Park.
Why are we not pushing up in numbers when Xavi gets the ball? Like, look, for me, Xavi Simons has not had a good game today. But in that scenario there, he's got the ball, he's looking forward, and there's 5 players behind him. And with 2-0 down, he's got 5 players behind him in the middle, all together. What is that?
Phil Foden has given City a 2-0 lead. Scoring again.
Listen, the only thing I'm looking forward to this season is the annual Arsenal bottle. When they choke, it's going to be the tastiest wine we've had ever. And they will choke. They better bloody choke.
Here's Moani.
Anyway, what does that matter when...
Yeah, I know. We've got nothing at the moment. We've just got no options. Here's Van der Ven to Romero.
Look how slow this is. Intensity, guys.
No, we're all moving.
That's what I mean. Intensity. Look at us.
Can he play
what statues out there?
Here's Kudus. Can he
Come
find
on, Tottenham.
Can he find a yard? Cuts inside, goes on the outside, and it's a foul on Nico Williams, and it's a foul.
Oh, freaking it. It's a 50-50, man. It's getting bumped.
He's actually had a good game, Nico, yeah.
Are we basically saying that we can't do anything unless we change the whole team then? Is that where we're at?
Apparently.
So there's no point in changing managers unless you're just going to give whoever the manager is everything they want. There's no point in doing it.
No one gets everything they want. Here's Xavi. Wins a foul off Anderson, but he's going to play on.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. And unless we get the players that Franks wants, this is what we're going to have to just
He got
accept.
Moani, he got Xavi. Like, whatever, I don't want to go into it now. It's just a shocking performance. When we're getting close to the last 15 minutes, we barely look like scoring, do we? Let's be honest.
I mean, look, with 17 minutes to go, we can score 2 goals. We can.
Here's Rishi. We just don't look like it.
We don't look like
Rishi
it,
gets
yeah.
a foul.
I just can't believe how we're just...
Building. Nothing like, you can't see a goal coming.
It's the way we're strolling on the pitch. We're just walking as if, oh, well, you know, game's done.
I would take Rishi off, put Wani up front and get one of Tello Odubel on. Get another threat down there.
Yeah.
All right, Porro with a free kick. Can we create something from this?
Maybe that's what Frank's going to do if nothing happens in the next couple of minutes.
It's too late.
Well, whilst there's still minutes on the clock, anything's possible. Well, we need a goal soon.
Porro plays it short to Bergvall, back to Porro.
What was the point of that?
What
are we doing?
God. Okay, Bergvall's going to
Come on!
Swing it in.
He's overhit it.
Jesus gets it clear, and Moani gets it away from Hutchinson. Can he? Oh.
Unlucky. He took a little nudge in the back as well, as he's trying to do the drag back. I can't believe we're fucking losing to Nottingham Forest who are 17. Do you know what? People had a go at me saying, oh yeah, but Ange lost to Ipswich and Ange lost to Leicester City and we couldn't beat Wolves, we've lost to Fulham, we're about to lose to Forest. What's the fucking difference? What is the actual difference other than beating Burnley?
Not much.
Is that it?
Here's Porro.
Come on, Tottenham. Just get one goal and then Forest, they might wobble. You never know, they might wobble. It wouldn't surprise me if Forest did wobble if we get a goal. But we got to get a goal for crying out loud.
Super chat from Southeast Coy says, I was very much Frank in for project purposes. Not sure he deserves the time if this continues. End of season review is looking like a sack. Get Poch in next season and give him as much time as he needs. Another change in project. Bergvall to Kudus.
Oh, what is that? What is that pass? Just a basic through ball and we're just giving it away. Do you know what? Nottingham Forest, I bet they can't believe their luck. We've given them a goal. Our goalie got lobbed from across and we've offered nothing in terms of attack.
Bergvall looking through to Porro. So easy.
Fucking shit. It's absolute
goal
shit.
kicks galore.
Disappointing, Tottenham, not going to lie. You asked me at the start of the game, you know, what you're hoping for, what you're thinking today. I said, I'm interested to see if we can now get that momentum going. And I think what I've deduced, still 40 minutes to go, is that, yeah, it was just a flash in the pan beating Brentford and Slavia Prague. It was just a little teaser. You know, Liverpool next. Who's going to go into that game with any confidence? Look, Forest have conceded the most goals in the last 14 minutes of games. So that's a good stat in Spurs' favour.
Yeah, maybe they'll give us some hope, but we just don't look like scoring.
If you need to get late goals, Forest and Burnley are the two best teams to be playing statistically. So let's see if we can capitalise on that. Otherwise, not looking forward to the call-in show. Not looking forward to it at all.
What's our XG been today, people? What's the predictions? Have we hit 0.1?
And today's XG so far is
0.3.
Surprisingly higher than what I thought. 0.33.
0.21. What chances did we have?
I've got 0.33.
What chances do we have in this?
Forest get the ball out wide again. Spurs win it. Oh, can we break? Yes, we can with Kudus, and we've kicked it off the pitch.
I can't even.
Who was that
anymore?
Who made that pass? Oh, I don't believe it. It's Xavi Simons again.
Here we go. Tell and Brennan coming on.
Johnson again, ole ole.
Apparently, Jed Spence had a shot blocked, which has led to a 0.1 XG.
So the only person that took a shot, we took off. Quality.
But I don't even remember that shot. It couldn't have been that good.
Can I say the substitutions we've made have had zero impact on this game?
Yeah. Paulinho for a time was looking like impact.
Paulinho looks like he's
Anderson.
If it goes 3-0, it's over.
Hudson-Odoi cuts inside.
Oh no! Don't shoot!
Oh my God! It's another absolute
What
belter.
the actual fuckeries,
What
man!
is going on? Every
Edge
shot
of the
outside
box
again goes.
Edge
in the
of the
back
box
net.
again. We don't defend it. We literally spoke about this at half time. We had a chat about this. We literally sat here going, oh, but statistically, it's the low
Every
XG.
time of opposition players.
We are
take a
cooked.
Shot from 25
We
yards,
are
they
cooked,
score.
man. We are absolutely cooked.
I can't believe we're losing 3-0 to Forest. What's he smiling about?
No, do you know what the worst thing about this is, Sim?
Sangare has just absolutely belted it in from 25 yards.
Oh, it's a phenomenal strike. Look at it. Outside of the boot as well. He's only gone and Glenn Hoddled it.
Oh, it's
What a goal.
unbelievable.
Mate.
But we don't do that. We don't shoot.
What did I say at the start of the game? I said it. Do you know what the most disappointing and frustrating thing of this whole shit show is, Sim? We fully deserve to be 3-0 down.
It's embarrassing.
We deserve to be 3-0 down.
Embarrassing. Moani going off. Oh, whatever.
Frank's
You know what?
lost the
I don't
fucking
care.
plot,
I
man.
don't care. I don't care.
Frank's lost the plot.
I don't care anymore. Save people for Liverpool.
We're going to get... Listen, guys, you know what's happening against Liverpool.
This is so embarrassing.
What do you think Ekatike, Isak and company are going to do to us? Ekatike's actually been the one shining light for Liverpool this
We
season.
have been so shit. It's been awful.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, what a world-class strike. And two, Spurs just don't defend the edge of the box because Frank says it's a low XG area.
Oh, Davis getting bullied, but
Mate, if we lose 4-0 to Forest, I'm gonna... Something has to Something has to be broken.
Forest.
I can't not break something.
I'm looking around.
I'll break my... do you know what? I'll break my own property. I'll throw a bottle of water or a phone.
His tell.
I'm not doing 4-0. I thought Frank makes you defensively solid and his system makes you harder to beat and
3 goals.
blah 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 and Frank knows how to build defensive systems and
Wolfie actually said 3-0. I can't believe it.
he's gonna have a field day with this.
Oh, he gets
Do you know Wolfie's gonna have a field day with this? I tell you what, whatever Spurs fan goes on any show with Wolfie after this, you are one brave soul. You are one brave soul.
Oh, it's like we've given up. We don't care about going forward anymore.
Been rubbish all game. From the first second,
Yeah.
you saw what Forest wanted to do. And our response to that has been... How many shots have we had? 2? Says here we've had 5 shots. They've had 12.
How many on target? Just the grey one.
1 shot on target. We've created 0 big chances. Our passing accuracy is just as bad as theirs. XG, we're in the mud again. We've created fuck all.
What was that at 1.71?
There's 1.71. Ours is 0.33. Possession-wise, we've had more possession, but we've not really done much with it.
They've given us possession this half. Oh, Johnson given away. I reckon they could score another one.
We're getting ripped. Look at us.
They're going to score another one.
Oh my God, they've got the runner on the back post as well.
Nico Williams.
Oh, he's absolutely no foul, Romero.
Crosses it in.
Oh no!
To the die, and it's
Oh, I thought that was going to dink into the top corner. It was a poor shot.
Oh, Hutchinson kept that on somehow.
How have Forest kept possession of the ball there?
Until he's giving it to Anderson.
Fucking hell! Why again?
Unbelievable.
Why is Tell defending?
Villa have scored a late goal.
Yes, come on, Villa! We need Villa to do well.
3-2.
It's the only happiness I've got today. Is that Arsenal are still under pressure from City and Villa. Come on.
Morgan Rogers again.
I've got nothing else in my footballing life to cheer about other than...
They're allaying us. They're allaying us right now. We're getting allayed by Forest. We're getting allayed by Nottingham Forest.
Don't know what you want to say, Sim.
That's like... That's beyond... Oh, what a goal that was from Rogers.
Listen, I've done 4 watch-alongs in the last month on this channel, and I've been consistent with what I've said about the style of play, the manager's decisions.
Getting allayed by Forest. What is the world come to?
They're taking the piss, man.
They're singing, we're taking the piss.
They're taking the
Nottingham
fucking
Forest,
piss.
we're taking the piss. Oh my God, we're getting toyed with. Even last season, right?
Oh, look at this. If they score this is going to be a phenomenal goal if they get this in. Mate, they're doing back heels on us.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's going to be sent off. He's on a yellow already.
Who's that, Porro? Is he?
Didn't he get booked? Oh, no, it's Bergvall that got booked, sorry.
Even last season, in the games where we lost 22 games, how many times did he get this embarrassing? Not many.
Sim, we are crap, mate. The football we play this season has been rubbish. With the exception of Man City away, it was a good team performance against Everton away and Brentford. Other than those 3 league games, the rest of it, I've not been impressed. We got absolutely humiliated by Chelsea and Arsenal. In a way, we've never been humiliated by those 2 teams with 0 attack. And against a team that's 17th, Sim, they've just battered us. We've just been battered by them.
They are laying us.
That's the cherry on the cake. This has been, the football we play, the system we play, the style, it's just rubbish.
And you know what?
I don't like it.
After this game,
it's not for me.
Those wins we've got against Slavia and Brentford don't mean anything when you're going straight back to this. You know what I mean?
One step forward, 2 steps back.
The game. I was like, it's all well and good. We did beat Brentford, great.
They've just brought Douglas Luiz. Fucking hell.
I was saying, but this is a tougher game. Can we do it in a bit of a tougher game now? Can we still have that same?
But I don't think this is tough. I don't think this is a tough game.
It's a tougher game than Brentford at home, in my opinion.
Brentford are above them in the league.
I know, but Brentford have one of the worst away records in the league. So it's a tougher game.
We've got one of the best. We've got the best away record in the league, and we just got battered 3-0 by a team that's 17th.
No,
Dude,
but you look at
how?
You look at the players. I'd much rather have Forest players than Brentford. They've got good players.
We're the best team in the league away, and we've just been battered to a team that's 17th. How does that make any sense? If you're gonna lose your away record, it's like against Arsenal, you kind of get it.
But
They're top of the league.
3-0.
Exactly.
3-0.
Forest. They're in a relegation fight. Oh my lord!
It doesn't even.
We didn't lose. We got battered.
Oh my God! We are shit, man. We are shit. What are we doing? Oh,
our passing is absolute gobshit.
This is atrocious. How are Deitch playing better football than us? Why Sean Deitch's Forest are playing better football than us? So embarrassing.
That's a free kick. Oh my God.
So embarrassing, man. Would you say this is a season low point?
There's been loads.
Is this the lowest of the season? Though?
I never went to Chelsea Spurs because I was out of the country, but I know a lot of fans who went to Chelsea Spurs that really, really felt that one. It really got to them, that game, that performance. To then do it against Arsenal, I think really took a lot of fans over the edge with what they're prepared to accept anymore. But how do you justify losing to the team that's 17th? And not losing. We've been outclassed, outplayed. They deserve to be 3-0 up. They should have had at least another 2 goals. They hit the post in the first minute. They've drilled a couple of shots right across the face of the goal, just narrowly missing. You could say, all right, there's a bit of fortuitousness in some of the goals they've scored today, but the pressure they've put us under and the intent to be attacking.
That's the problem I have.
It's what's
shocking.
It's what's led to the mistakes.
It's true. Some of the goals have been obviously mistakes and a bit of luck, and obviously one belter. But it's more how toothless again we have looked going forward. We haven't looked like scoring whatsoever. We've barely created an opportunity today.
I know.
And when you do that, you leave the door open for teams like Forest to have those moments. It's a free kick on the edge of the box. Could be 4-0 here.
If this is 4-0, I'm breaking something. I'm telling you, I can't. I'm not taking a 4-0 against Forest. I'm not taking a 3-0, but 4-0.
Gibbs wide. Oh, but punched away from Vicario, and Vicario saves the follow-up. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Laprentice says, Ange ball, every team got us from set piece. Frank ball.
Oh, look at the way we've just given the ball again. What is this? This is schoolboy football I'm watching.
They're laying again, man. How are we getting on late?
Can't even make a 1 yard pass, man. Our passing all season has been rubbish. All season it's been rubbish, with the occasional odd little glimpse of half decentness in 10% of games that I've watched. In general, our passing play is awful. And it's because we don't coach it. We don't play possession-based football. We don't play a passing game of football. We play this, whatever Frank ball is. I don't know what it is, but I don't understand it. That's why our passing has gone to shit. And I looked at the stats. Our passing accuracy and completion under Ange was better. And do you know why?
Of course it was.
Because that was his philosophy.
Well, he built the team around always having options, always having passing options, always having someone available. That was his whole point.
Now, whether Ange is the solution is a different conversation. I'm just saying that from a passing perspective, if you coach, pass, move, one touch, if that's what you coach, your team will be better at it. How good depends on the quality of players. But our passing under Frank is awful. And I know it's because we don't focus on ball possession. It's not the style.
It's not.
So our passing game's gone to pot. So if it's transitional football we're going to be playing, well, I'll tell you what, we're awful at it. We don't score on the transition. So what is the tactic?
And if we're meant to be
I don't know
more
what the tactic is,
solid,
Sim. What is the
we're 3-0
tactic?
down here. If you're meant to be more defensively solid, not concede goals, we're 3-0 down to Forest. It's embarrassing. Tell with the corner.
It's true. We're meant to be defensively solid.
Richarlison's header blocked. Sangare. Hudson-Odoi.
Shut it down. Don't let them break. Don't let them break. Well done, Tottenham. That was good.
That's it, Romero.
That was good.
Bergvall. Oh!
So unlucky. It came off the back of his... Oh. You know what? When you don't even have luck, forget it. Oh, what a ball that is.
Xavi's going to have that.
Well done, Xavi. Why is Xavi in the left-back role? What good is Ben Davies being further up and Xavi being there?
It's a penalty to Man City to make it 3-0.
Tell you what, Palace have had a bad couple of results recently. So now we've kind of fixed our home form, our away form's going to shit.
Yeah.
we can't.
We can't have it. You know what's funny? It's exactly what happened to Brentford last season. For the first half of the season...
You're joking.
No, I'm being 100% serious. For the first half of the season
God.
They had incredible home form and awful away form, literally best in the league and worse. And then second half of the season it flipped. They had incredible away form and awful home form. That's exactly what happened.
Is that what we're about to have?
I think so, yeah.
Well, listen, do you know what? If we're going to have good home form over bad away, I'll take that because my season ticket's for the home games, so...
Porro, oh my God.
Game's over, Sim's done.
I know. I just want a goal, maybe. Nothing. Can't have a shot on target. Is a shot on target that much to ask for still?
I think we should put the ball on the halfway line and ask Richie to shoot. That's done.
Erling Haaland to take this penalty, and it's 3-0 to Man City, and they are on a roll. They are really on a roll at the moment.
I've said it to every Spurs fan. I've said it to every Arsenal fan. I keep saying it. Don't ever write off Pep Guardiola. Been there, done it, worn the T-shirt. He's the king of it. If anyone can do it, it's going to be him. If anyone can stop these goons, it's him. And if he gets a couple of signings in January, I'm telling you, Arteta will feel the pressure. There's no pressure on City to win anything this year. They're not under pressure. Arsenal under major pressure. City, they can do it.
I don't know why I bother having Tottenham players in my fantasy team. Why do I do it to myself?
It's your biasness.
I know. I'm just praying.
Who did you put in?
I have Xavi.
Oh, no.
I was like, he's in good form. Like, come on, he's starting to cook now. He's got 2
So it's your fault.
Yeah,
you jinxed us.
About it.
Someone call up Frank and tell him that Sim's Fantasy League has cost us the game.
Paulinho with a... Look at that pass. Oh, and Porro can't control it. Great.
What an awful, awful performance from Spurs, man.
This has been embarrassing, man. This has to be a low point. Losing 3-0 to 17.
Say that every 3 games.
No, but this is really a low point. Like, I know the other ones have been lower, but surely this is the lowest point.
Sim, we broke the record for lowest XG twice in 21 days.
3-0 to 17th place Forest. 3-0. They're allaying us on the pitch like they're prime Barcelona.
I don't rate Frank.
It's madness.
I don't rate Thomas
This is
Frank.
madness. What are we doing here?
This manager's only going to do well if he gets all the players that he wants. He can't coach or manage.
This football is never going to work here, man. I'm telling you, it's never going to work.
He can't coach or manage outside of his comfort zone. It's either his way or no way. And if that's the case, we should have backed Conte, Mourinho, Poch, Ange, Nuno. Should have backed them because they're all better. They're all better managers in my view. If we're going to back him, then we need to spend hundreds of millions.
I'm just not.
Get rid of Tells, Odeberts, everyone.
I'm my hat on the fact we played well in one home game against Brentford. That's not going to do it, and that's not enough for me.
The thing is, you see managers go to clubs and they inherit what they're given, and you see an upstick.
An uptick, yeah.
Sorry, an uptick.
Well, it did happen initially, didn't it? We beat City and.
No, you know what I mean. Like, look at Conte. Came in from 12th, top 4. People say, "Oh, but he had Kane." Kane wanted out until Conte came.
Yeah,
he wanted
shocking.
out.
Everyone was saying drop him before Conte.
We had a midfield of Winks and Højbjerg and Dyers, and a defence. We had Longleys and Ben Davies and Fraser Forsters. Man, like
he made it work.
Kane wouldn't do anything in this team because don't create. What's Kane going to do in this team?
Just like he didn't do under Nuno. He did nothing.
Did nothing under Nuno, yeah.
He couldn't do anything.
See, under Mourinho, we had a tactic. Get the ball and send it to Kane and Son. And it worked.
Basically.
It worked. To some degree.
I don't know what the tactic is here. I don't know. What are we trying? What was the tactic today?
I don't know what it is every week. I don't understand it. I just... See, that's another thing. You see, like when a manager goes into a club, after about 2-3 months, you might not be good, but you kind of get the idea of what they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what Conte would try to do. You know what Mourinho tried to do. You know what Ange tried to do. Mm-hmm. You can see what Poch was trying to do, even though we got off to a bad start. You can see what he was trying to do. With Frank, I don't know what we're trying to do.
But like again,
I say this every time I come on your channel.
You saw something like a way of playing, but like again, we're relying on pressing. We did. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but Sim, that's one game. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not an indicator of what we're trying to do, is it?
Not in overall so far. It's shocking, man.
At first, I was told we're trying to be defensively solid. Then I was told we're trying to be a set-piece team. Then I was told we're trying to be a transitional team. Then I was told, right, now we're going to be more attacking. It changes every week. People keep telling me different things every week.
Our big turning point was conceding 5 goals against PSG. That was the big turning point. You know what I mean?
How low are the standards if we're celebrating conceding 5 goals as some kind of victory?
I know, that's why I was so happy after that game.
Do you reckon we're so desperate?
No, it's not a red, is it?
Is it because we're so desperate for something that we'll grab whatever we can? And I gave this analogy where...
no, 100% it is. We're starving. We are starving.
Yeah, and if you feed someone who's starving crumbs, they think it's steak.
Full time at the City ground. It's an embarrassment for Tottenham. Christmas cheer well out the window here at the City ground for Tottenham fans.
You're lucky it wasn't 4-0 because I was going to break something.
Oh, it's finished.
Yeah,
Forest 3, Spurs 0. Oh, man, I can't believe how embarrassing that game was. We're going to go into it. Just quickly, a super chat before we get into the match reaction from Kowedo Boateng. Says, players don't shoot or press, concede from the same area constantly. Substitutions don't make sense. Can't create, can't defend. What is Frank doing?
Good question.
All questions we will answer in the instant match reaction, which we'll bring to you very, very shortly. So don't go anywhere. Stay exactly where you are. We'll be with you. You'll be redirected to the instant match reaction stream just right here. So we'll see you shortly. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.